have much time left to pre-show.
Fine, dude.
Oh man, this has just been such a disaster ever since the
People coming to the shop, dude.
Yeah, they came to the shop.
You got the music?
Apparently, they come once a year. It took me a minute to recognize.
Forget about what you're saying right now. What about the music?
I can multitask. She was telling me about all the past times she'd been there. They had come last year. Maybe
Do
the
they
year
come at the
before.
same day every year?
Something like that. Maybe it's vacation. Maybe it's early spring. I thought maybe they'd be there for Boardwalk Rock. It wasn't Boardwalk Rock. Well, bless her heart, she was whatever. But her boyfriend was just this guy who couldn't sit still, kind of thing. Kind of unchecked. Like if it was me.
He was stimming, dude.
He was stimming.
Are we talking like a drummer?
No, he was doing
Tapping his feet and slapping his...
hum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's retarded.
Like
he
a
was
5-year-old.
stimming.
Oh, okay.
He
mental.
said these words about 80 times.
Oh, no.
He'd do a big deep breath in. Oh man.
Oh, God.
He could have been.
Oh, man.
He could have been on ecstasy. I did that every time I was on ecstasy.
Shit, that's different. That's different.
Oh,
Dude, you do that when you're rolling, like,
Oh man.
oh Jesus! I would do that all the time, like,
It sounds kind of Tourette'sy.
holy shit! Oh God!
I was just so annoyed by him.
He was on E, dude.
It was Tourette's, right?
I don't think they could afford E.
He seemed a little mental.
Isn't E
Seemed a little
cheap
off.
these days?
No, it can't be because it's bad for you.
Remember how cheap we
It's
got that
got
ecstasy that
Fenty
one
in it
time we
now.
went to Tomorrow World?
Say that again.
We got all that free ecstasy. We went to Tomorrow World that one time.
Well, we found it on the ground?
No.
No, we found shrooms on the ground.
We don't want to get too far into it, but somebody we were with had just had a lot of it and may or may not have been distributing it.
Oh, yeah, I do
And he
remember
was
that.
hooking
They
us
may or
up.
may not had a storage bag of it.
Yeah, and it had glitter all in it. Remember that?
There was glitter in the
What?
press.
There was glitter.
It was a pressy. It was a pill.
pressed pill, and in the pill, someone
No.
whoever made the pill put
Yeah.
glitter in it.
That is terrible. They were
No, it's
fucking
good.
you
That was a
up.
good roll.
You were gobbling them up.
Yeah, they were good. No, but eating glitter, that's got to be terrible.
They were good.
fine.
Edible glitter exists.
Okay,
I'm
does it
sure
really?
it
It could
wasn't.
have been some really bougie good people who made good ecstasy and were like, I want my ecstasy.
I know. I took 3 pills on the Thursday night.
I guess the
What do you
people,
call
the
it?
people that made food coloring, they're making food glitter. now.
Gathering.
The Gathering, and my brain
What was it called?
The Gathering,
It's called the Gathering, yeah.
and my brain was going. Shuck, 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 shuck.
The Gathering
it
sounds
was
like the Gathering of
pouring
the
rain.
Juggalos.
Yeah, as I was about to say, just us and the other juggalos, you know.
It was.
And there was a gay man all over Mike that night. I remember because Mike had a rainbow umbrella. Mike was like, "Stop!"
Oh,
Yeah. I was like, no, dude, don't roll that way. But it took a while for me to get what was happening.
By night 3, he was with like
He's
two
like,
dudes.
it's a circular pattern. I don't get it. This ain't no rainbow.
I gave the umbrella back to whoever gave it to me. I was like, get this fucking out of here.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy tried to fuck me already. It's night 1.
Dude,
it was like 2 hours in.
No, you know what happened? Okay, I'm dancing. Everyone's dancing, and it was
packed.
I was about to say.
I'm twirling my rainbow umbrella.
I was about to say it wasn't as
twirling
packed as the festival was about to show us how packed could get, because
Yeah,
it was
well-
just the pre-camping people, and then we're dancing spread apart. Everyone in the group's having a great time.
pouring.
It was wet the whole night.
Well, it started raining because we all set up our tents and it started
God
raining while we
damn.
were all fucked up at the.
And
thing.
it was Black Jaguar Sex Magic.
Yeah,
Black
Black
Tiger,
Magic Sex
Yep.
Machine.
Yeah, Sex Machine.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Black Tiger.
I just remember it started raining and we were all like,
It was
everyone's
the
kind of looking at each other like, hopefully all our stuff's like not getting completely fucked.
unforgettable feeling. It was the beginning of the end. Everyone is like tripping basically.
Yeah,
having
we
the time of
waited
their
in
life.
line for 8 hours,
And
we
then
were-
and then the rain hit and it was like, yeah, this rain feels amazing. And then the rain just never stopped.
And you tell
Yeah.
yourself like, it's Thursday night, I'm gonna take it kind of easy. But I remember I just gobbled up drugs until like the sun came up.
Dude, I think that maybe we're gonna call them the Ents. It's gonna be a code word for the Jews.
Jesus,
It's pre-show. It doesn't matter.
I mean, is that how that works?
I think that the Ents, the powers that be, use their powers to like be like, we're not gonna allow them to have this festival in America. We're gonna rain on that parade. Send rain cloud.
Yeah. They
Harp
control
technology. Send rain cloud. Ruin time. No suspended ass gray cloud rain. When it rains here, it's like over soon. It's like you can watch it on a radar.
Suspended ass gray cloud rain.
It
the
was
weather.
like
We do get that on the shore though.
it was there the whole fucking time. Even when we were trying to drive away.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It drives me crazy. Like, it's been raining for 14 hours straight. How is there that much water in the sky?
Georgia's some crazy shit.
You know, and you go like I was in Puerto Rico. It rained every day for 10 minutes.
That's
a
how it
day.
is in Florida,
That's
too.
nice.
Yeah.
I
That
love
makes
that.
sense
Like a
to me.
rainforest?
That's nice.
Like I'm not even gonna get out of the pool.
I mean, you'll get 24 hours of straight gray clouds and rain here. Crazy.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I remember trying to get out of that parking lot in my Mazda, and it was all snow or not snowy, muddy.
Mm-hmm.
I got out though. I remember just gunning it up these hills. It's like whatever you do,
yeah,
don't
same.
hit your brakes.
So yeah, it was a muddy hill.
You had the
and-
Corolla, right?
Yeah, and I had Andrew, Sam, and my car was full of people.
Yeah.
One less person than on the way there. I think there was 5 people. in
I
that
must have
car.
been there on the way up, and then I went to Jack's.
I don't know. I don't. Okay, maybe
No,
I
this
don't.
is the second year.
I don't
Oh,
want to.
okay.
Okay. I don't want to over exaggerate. I think there was 4 people on the way up and 4 people on the way back in my car, but that was way too many in the Corolla with a fucking packed weird fabric
Oh
thing
my
on
god!
the roof,
Yeah.
denting the roof, but also helping us get out of that mud. Thank God we had that weight.
The weight. Oh yeah.
But also
yeah.
going. I remember the hill. We had to go up on the side, and everyone was doing the same thing. Everyone was giving each other room. Like we're gonna.
And
get
everyone's
out of here.
taking. It was like you're off roading with the boys. Everyone gets a attempt up the hill.
It wasn't a.
There was a lot of pressure because if you lose momentum, it is over.
Yes.
It is over. You could have been home. Not anymore.
And it wasn't like everyone was.
Making it through that is insane.
Yeah.
I would have. Nowadays,
And for anyone listening right now, we're talking about the parking lot at Tomorrow World, right?
Yeah.
It was called World.
in Atlanta,
After it rained for literally the entire 4 days.
2014 or 15.
15.
Big old field where everyone parked, and what would you say? 88% of the cars could not make it out.
Yeah,
A lot of
Something like
cars were
that.
already gone.
yeah, but that was the thing. We were leaving kind of late, and they had made
Oh,
this
and they
horrible.
fucked it all
yeah.
up.
We
Trenches.
did leave
Yes,
a little late.
trenches.
But yeah, probably about half of the cars just could not make it out. It was
I
crazy.
always leave those fucking things.
I was drunk.
Monday, I'm in no hurry to get out of there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they
I'm
always
out.
they always
I
show
have
the
the next-
people who who leave their tents. That's always crazy to me. They
That's-
I remember
left
I-
everything.
the
I think we did that though.
We left some stuff.
the first year leaving, I remember I was like, oh my God, I spent all my money here. I'm broke. I'm going to be going home to nothing. And I remember I was stealing food from tents that had left. I
Yeah.
found a whole box of Chef Boyardee ravioli. I remember getting home from Tomorrow World, and I ate Chef Boyardee ravioli that I found on the ground in a box
That's amazing.
at Tomorrow World for
That's
a full
good
week.
memory.
Beef
I spent
Roni.
all my money. I had no money. And I went home and just ate ravioli from a can
Damn.
that I found on the ground.
God,
Chef
that you just,
Boyardee.
I'm flashing back through like what would be in my brain, my war days, and leaving the battlefield, like leaving summer camp. So many people leave so much trash. It's disgusting. And then you see it gets worse and worse. What festival did they leave all that stuff?
They just come with a backhoe and push it all up into a thing, and they scoop it into a dumpster and leave.
Let's start the show.
Let's start the show.
I got to talk about this beer we're drinking. It's delicious. So
Let's
let's
start
get
the
into
show.
the show.
Yeah, it's top tier, and it was cheap.
Top tier cheap. You want to do a different voice? Hey, good evening, everybody. It's your favorite man, Michael Tall.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
And I'm here sipping that Kool-Aid with my boys, Kevin and Jack. We're going to have a good time with you. And hopefully, the CIA doesn't give us a heart attack.
Hopefully we don't fall off the top of a ship like a Mexican.
What are you talking about? The ship that went under the Brooklyn
Hell
Bridge?
was that on?
Why were the Mexicans all on the top of that?
Why,
thing?
where'd they get a pirate ship? You know? What the hell?
That was a big ass Mexican flag.
Was that left over from the Spain?
Mexican
From the
shipwreck.
Spanish?
It's a fatal
Look,
shipwreck.
just look it up on X, bro. I'm telling you, we've been a month with X.
I
You
saved
got it
that.
this time.
I saved that for my show tomorrow because that was crazy. Yeah,
I don't understand.
they went under that thing.
Why were they all up on the thing?
And a bunch of different angles of people going, "Oh my god, are you seeing this? Are they really doing this? I mean, look at that. It's too tall. Oh my god, it's hitting the bridge.
Why were they up there?
Oh yeah, and they're up there like a bunch of swashbucklers. you
No,
know,
they were trying to-
swinging from ropes.
Were they just fucking around?
They were manning the goddamn sails to try not to crash. Apparently the boat was out of control and they could have probably cleared it, but they were getting driven off course. Don't
You don't
realize?
lower the sails from up there with 7 or 8 dudes, dude.
All I'm saying is, dude, I saw a video from a perspective of these white boys, and they were laughing it off. Oh no, they were all Look, this is before tragedy struck. Look, they're doing like a coordinated thing. Look at us.
Oh, they were like dancers and shit.
Thank you. Now we know.
So this is what this is. Just like an old timey like dance routine kind of
They're
weird
not
shit.
dancing yet. They're just standing there. Truth be
So
told,
they can
it's
go-
clear that they're not going to make it.
But they can go under the bridge if they're like more that way. You know what I mean?
That's why I
Towards
think
the center. There's
you're
like
right.
high. There's high.
No,
Dude.
no. It said the vessel lost control when I read an article today. Lost
Well,
control.
So was it gonna put itself in reverse? Was it gonna pull a
It's a
Yui?
sailboat.
Like
No,
what was
it's
it
supposed
going
to be more
do?
that way. You see the bridge is.
Oh, it gets higher. It
yeah.
gets higher. Okay,
Sailboat.
that checks out.
That checks out.
You
The
go
guy-
through the middle, he would have made it.
I thought they were
Gotcha.
just a little too stoned and went to the right.
They're
All
all
right, check this
standing
out.
up there.
Check this out. Look at this, boys.
What do we got here?
Live.
Some analytics.
Live feed.
What are these words?
Hey, look what happened.
Oh, different boats.
They were supposed to be cutting in, but all this other boat traffic made
They got cut off.
maybe,
Holy shit.
and then the wind took them. Is it saying stuff? I'm such an idiot.
Dude,
No, that's not saying anything.
No. But and it was a sailboat, or was it had a motor on
That
that?
definitely has a motor.
Thing? Okay. Because I didn't see the sail. I mean, it had sails, but they weren't out.
Oh, all these other boats showed up. FDNY, NYPD.
FDNY has boats.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be the sickest gig. To be
Yeah,
the fireman
fireboat.
on the boat chilling, dude. Oh shit, the Mexicans crashed. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. Hey, dip the other end in the water. We got to squirt some shit. Just put it right into the river or whatever.
Look, the Manhattan came through.
I'm putting it I'm gonna put it on wax right now. I'm gonna become a cop.
Okay.
I'm putting it on wax.
Nice.
Way too late.
I'm gonna be a cop.
Good
Way-
for you,
you're
man.
way too
Del Mar
late.
cop.
That would be sick.
That
That would be
might
like the cushiest job ever.
Yeah.
Or like a Pittsville cop. Whew.
You're far too late.
How am I too late?
No, you should be a Somerset County
Hold
cop.
on.
No. I'll tell you
How
how
is it
you're
too
too
late?
No, I have one too. Somerset County. I saw a guy driving downtown Salisbury with his wife the other day, a nice black couple. I'm like, you're driving around in the police vehicle. It's obviously y'all's days off. You're not in uniform. You're just driving around in Salisbury as a Somerset County cop in the cop car.
And you know he's got that thing on him still.
Wow, just a great time for everybody.
Give me a gun, put me in a car.
He was pulling out of Church Street. He's like visiting his family in the hood.
Yeah, they always live outside of the community.
Why can't I be a cop, Mike?
I don't think Jack can be a cop for a lot of reasons.
Go
Some are more obvious than others.
Let's start with the most obvious.
Yeah, start with the most obvious.
least
Let's
obvious.
go. I want to hear it.
His attitude towards law enforcement is good, I will say.
I back the blue in this house.
There's a lot of green checks on his resume, but the bad checks, they do add up.
What are they?
Past crimes.
Nothing on my record.
Nothing on your record, but you might find something on your record.
Nothing that is. I got disorderly conduct. That's it.
You
That could be anything.
stole batteries from Royal Farms.
That's whoa. I never got arrested for that.
Yeah, but they came.
Never got arrested for that.
I'm just saying.
He beat a man.
I have nothing on my record besides disorderly conduct. And my
At
lawyer
Royal
said,
Farms.
my lawyer said when I got disorderly conduct, he's like, dude, you can just say that to anything. It could be a foul smell. You can get disorderly conduct.
Really?
yeah.
Damn, this guy stinks.
I'd rather someone think I touched somebody funny than had a foul smell.
No, it's like you can let your garbage get like too stinky and they'll get you in disorderly conduct or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. If you live where like
I don't know.
If you live in a condo and your trash is, what the hell? You're putting your cat shit in here? What are you doing?
Yeah, if your place smells really bad, yeah, they'll do that.
Well,
But
you
like,
do put your cat shit in there though. You're supposed to. It's trash.
we take it out every week.
So, like, how would that work? Becoming a cop right now? Just go to the academy and just do it.
I think you need a criminal justice associate's degree,
So you got to go to Warwick.
but
For a
here's the
year.
thing. Exactly. I already went to Warwick for like a year for that.
Yeah. Oh,
So
cool.
I already have credits for this.
Nice. I wonder if they expire. Hopefully not.
I don't think they do.
That's good.
So I think I could go and maybe take like 2 classes,
Yep.
hit the academy for 6 months. I'm in a cruiser.
We should all be cops.
You got a cruiser coming your way? I need you to do stuff with me.
They're gonna give you a PT Cruiser. That's a sick car.
I mean, they were going to put me on a shitty beat in the middle of the night. I'm the new guy.
I got a question for it.
I can do that though.
A
Fuck it.
theoretical question.
I didn't see nothing.
You know, people who drive for like bigger corporations who have more money than like police forces, they get trucks that say this truck is monitored, this truck is this. Do you think in a cop car? Okay, I'm gonna divert again. I watch all this true crime stuff, and cops do bad stuff in their cop cars. They do crimes. Cops are criminals too sometimes, and they'll like use the cop car. Why do you think they use the cop car? Don't you think it's always tracked like some Gustavo Fring?
I would think
Tracker
so.
shit. It
definitely
but
is.
maybe
by
not.
by
They
their
don't think they're going
PD.
to get caught.
They got like a black box
No,
in there, like
the
a plane.
answer-
I was arresting a bad person.
The answer for the question of all this time is like, why'd they bring their cell phone with them when they killed the guy? They didn't think it was going to even get to that point. They're so in their head that they're getting away with this shit. They don't
Yeah.
think they'll even look at that.
They're like, yeah, it's recorded, but no one checks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like why would they do that? There's right on camera. Like
Don't bring your
they
phone.
don't think it's ever going to get to the point where people are looking at those cameras.
Yeah.
They're so confident.
It's almost like assuming that every single piece of footage from CCTV gets looked at every single night or something.
It only gets looked at when something happens.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking
Exactly.
of which, I don't want to say too much on the podcast, guys.
Okay.
Wait, did we get past the retards that came into your work? What did,
Yeah, did you
somebody
say everything
said
you need to
something
say about
said
that?
about them?
Well, they were just kind of
It was
annoying.
It was just the one guy, and he was a god. He was just god awful. He just kept saying, "Oh man,
Okay.
oh man,"
What age?
He was rolling.
like. You know, when I look at people now, sometimes
Yeah, it's tough.
I'll misjudge it. I'll be like,
Yeah.
he was like 40, but no, he was actually 28 or something.
Yeah, when I look at these girls these days, they're like, I swear to God, they're 18.
Turns out they're 35. Crazy, right?
Dude, the best thing is like I'm gonna marry a 16-year-old. You can. You can.
When
It's-
can you?
It's Maryland, baby.
Yeah, nice.
You can marry 16.
Make her my pregnant wife. 16. You know what I'm gonna do? Even better.
My
I'm
pregnant
gonna
wife.
find a 15-year-old and groom her for 1 year.
Oh, the case came back up recently of those college kids who.
Yeah, that's what makes me
Who
think
beat
of
up the gay guy?
That makes
Yeah,
me think
yeah.
of the 16-year-old.
What had happened?
I think it was bad for him.
It's definitely
Yeah, I'm
bad.
sure it's bad for him. It's a hate crime.
Yeah.
Don't do that to people. We can make jokes all we want, but who's gonna actually go out and slap a gay
They
guy with a
should have
wiener?
said they were 15.
Yeah. Their biggest fuck up was just going. You went too close to the. You went legal.
Yeah.
You went legal with it. You're trying to prove a point, and you went legal with
You
your
went
description.
legal age and just you
You
went
gotta
on.
be like, hey, I'm 13.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
No, what? Oh yeah, they what did they say?
16, which is legal.
Which
like,
is-
that's
they
why
should've
my,
said-
my wife will be 16.
They should have said 15. They should have said 15. Because for all that gay
No,
guy,
14, 13.
and in his defense, all that gay guy knows is I'm about to go meet another gay guy from Hebron whose family's totally cool with this, and get to have my way with him. I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure it's happened for him before, or he wouldn't be there.
Have my way with him is hilarious.
Yeah, because the law states 16 years old, and as long as I walk in that door and he lives with his parents, and the parents are acknowledging that I'm there.
Did they bait that dude on a grinder?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used Grindr to bait him,
gotta
which
use
means one of
the-
those guys gets his dick sucked by.
That Skeeter guy I watch who baits people uses some other app. It's like some other chat app where people.
Signal, Telegram.
No, that's where they go DM.
Okay.
But it's some like chat room app. And it's
Bumble?
all kids. No, thank God we don't know what it is.
Question for you,
It's
Skeeter.
like it's just a chat room app.
Skeeter's still doing his thing, but another famous. He had a nickname, like a rapper. He sounded like a rapper's name. He died.
That guy got shot like a year or two ago.
Who was he? And I just saw the
Some
clip.
dumb black dude who was doing this thing.
He was doing way too much.
Yeah, doing way too much.
He went up to a guy's door and broke the window. So anyone who's startled and owns a gun is going to shoot you. You
Yeah.
break their window. That's like, how far can I push somebody?
Yeah.
I'm going to scare the fuck out of them, and they're going to make an impulse decision. You're getting shot if I have a gun.
Yeah,
if
that's
I'm
like
sitting
survival
there
of the fittest, man.
and someone's yelling at me through my window, and all of a sudden they put a little thing up and breaks it.
You got to watch this Skeeter guy. He baits these guys online.
Let's watch Skeeter real quick.
You know, like they do these pred.
Oh, that kind of stuff. Cool.
Yeah, but he pulled up to their house and like, you want a fucking Cybertruck? And he pulled up in the Cybertruck and like lets them test drive it. And then the one time he's like, okay, I'll drive back now. And he drive them to the police station, shit like that.
Whoa.
Really?
And he knows they're a pedo or
Yeah,
something?
he just does it in funnier ways than most people. But last time he met this dude at a park, and the dude at the park, when the cops came, was like, okay, I am armed. And I was like, dude, that guy had a gun. He could have just shot you this whole fucking time.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. People who do this are stupid.
They're
You're
stupid.
going to get shot.
They're pushing those limits.
You
though.
are going to get shot.
And there were just some kids the other day. They kicked in someone's door and someone shot them.
Good.
It was a TikTok prank gone wrong was the headline. I go into the article. They kicked down someone's door.
No shit.
That's
Yeah.
not a prank, dude. That's
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
up. I'm gonna kill you if you do that to me.
Yeah, that's called vandal. That's many crimes.
I'm gonna do bad things to you if you do that to me, unless you
Yeah,
come in
yeah.
with something bigger than me.
Now that guy's just sitting there without a front door for hours. You know,
More than that,
maybe
yeah.
maybe a day. Who knows?
Now my cats run away. Great.
Yeah.
This
Great.
is great.
Your cat will come back.
Dude, I know. I kind of want to test it. This is the bad guy from Air Bud, the clown.
I can't even remember that.
Oh, no, this
And she
is.
figures she partnered up with Elon Musk with Tesla, and
Oh,
just
this
give
one's
away,
good.
One Cybertruck
Seen
for
this
each
one.
county and
One Cybertruck for each
state
county.
in the Midwest at least. So, you know,
Dude, this
well, thank you.
is
Yeah.
such a red
Yeah.
flag.
Elon,
What?
How
Elon
can
is
you let
proud
this
of
guy
it.
say
It's,
this to you?
No, they know
it's
something's
exactly
up.
what
They
Close
know
your door.
something's up.
Close
He gets
your
in the
door.
car and all that, though.
Not this one. I don't think.
Okay.
I think this guy is like, I don't like those things. I don't want that.
Dude, if you don't have a blazer that says Tesla,
And one of them,
I'm out.
the neighbor's like, dude, that thing's fucking gay, dude. I can't believe he won that. Actually, he's a loser for winning that.
So, I tried to give a Cybertruck to a pred, but he didn't want it. He tries to give Skeeter's got that much money now. First off.
I think he just rents it
yeah, probably.
Okay, YouTube.
or borrows it from a friend or something.
Damn, Skeeter's not looking like a pussy anymore, though. Look at him. He
He's
used to.
an idiot.
This is 28-year-old Austin.
These are my favorite pred videos though. They're
Common
the best produced.
He gets him at
And
the
he's-
two-story McDonald's.
Yeah,
He
two-story.
tells everyone they've been skeeted in 4K. You've been
Excuse me.
skeeted in
I
4K.
think you were the 444th
God,
customer that
this
we
is
counted
funny,
this
yeah.
weekend. These are.
Oh, yeah, that guy didn't win, he
445th.
says,
They
but
were
the
looking for
predator
445
over here
specifically.
won.
So he's using this guy to line up.
Oh,
we do go on
okay.
to like the next person.
I want it.
Looks like he's finishing up in the bathroom. So he is, yeah.
Who's that? Pred?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bodyguard. That's the guy with the gun.
For some reason, he's like not into it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So
There's you got to really keep a.
Oh
Weird,
yeah, he got as soon as they walk in, the guy goes runs and hides in the bathroom.
Austin.
So they know
Can
him.
we at least?
Huh?
The guy hiding in the bathroom, does he know and recognize this guy?
No, he just kind of like, I'm here to meet a kid. People are walking up. Like,
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go to the bathroom
son
for
of
like
a
a good
bitch.
7
people
minutes.
with a camera.
I'm gonna see if I can get out of these ceiling tiles.
He's in the
comes
air
back
vent.
out?
yeah.
Not interested in. Oh,
No, I'm not.
okay.
He knows.
Yeah, of course
Even
he knows.
more.
They all know. What he's like, fuck, I sent a picture
ask
of
you
this
one more thing,
kid, my
Austin?
dick to my kid.
It's
or-
always a bigger guy, too. This guy's a little taller, a little heavier than most people.
And a
Austin, you know
Skeeter?
why you're here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can be big and tall, and a bullet still
Yeah.
kills the fuck out of you.
You're thinking like, okay, I sent my dick. I
I
sent
would
it.
have a bulletproof vest on. Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
fishy that happens in your in the next 4 hours, you're like, that squirrel's looking at me weird.
yeah.
That squirrel's a drone from the government.
There's like a bee like hovering outside the window.
In this day and age, how could you not think you're being watched by a fly on the wall? So just don't do anything bad, you dumb fuck.
Like
and
a
also, if
fly
you have
on
evil
the
urges like that, go to therapy and just tell somebody before you do something bad
No,
and
there
act out on
should be. What do they say? There should be
it. A daycare for people.
predator dolls or AI predator.
Yeah. Get
What?
the doll. Get the doll.
What
like
doll?
a child sex doll.
No, there should not. Oh man, what?
But why shouldn't they be able to get their urges out on the child sex doll?
Save up about $5K.
We need to get a,
nice one.
a psychologist on here soon.
We should.
And be like, look, lady, our man.
It's
We got
definitely a
questions.
man.
We got desires.
We're gonna get a male psychologist.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
He's gonna be like, look, guys, all that shit's faggot shit, pussy shit.
a woman. What would she know?
Sorry, I said that.
Look, we all got desires like that, okay? That's what he
Shouldn't
said.
have
When we're like, wait a minute, dude.
Yeah.
He starts saying, like, "No, I want to fuck kids." You know?
I shouldn't have said faggot on here.
Why?
I feel bad.
It's okay.
It's all
dude.
right.
I don't think it's right to say some things.
They all call themselves that. It's their word.
When I say it, I'm just
It's
saying.
another
Just
their
know
word
that when I
situation.
say it, I'm saying it from a kid who said it when it's 1996, and I'm saying that word, and it's not anything. It to me, it's a
Damn,
funny.
96.
Just a funny word.
I was saying that in like 2005.
Dude, there was another N-word video that went crazy viral this week. I don't know if y'all saw it.
Let's watch it.
The Uber driver.
Oh no, we have to watch this guy Skeeter
Have you,
Jeans.
have you seen that one? Where
I
the
have no
the
comment
girls
on
in the
that
back-
one. I got no comment on the Uber driver video.
Dude. That
Have
one,
you seen it, Mike?
He went
Oh, is
in.
there a gun involved?
No.
No, I would just go to X and try to pull it up, and I'm sure it's a good.
Well, if you
one.
don't want to act, what do you say? You don't want to be treated like one, don't act like one.
Yeah.
And he fucking lets her have it. It's crazy.
But she's also like, all right.
Well, she's yeah.
like,
well,
okay.
no. She's like, man, fuck you. She's
But
like,
she's also like,
the
okay.
their reaction was kind of like, oh, you have this word, and I don't have one of those words.
I'm surprised she didn't say more back or hit him.
It'd probably be
Normally-
hard to find, honestly.
Yeah. What would you do? Uber interaction?
I don't know. Uber.
I would say Uber,
Driver says
I would just say
N-word?
Uber N-word. That's
Yeah,
all I
yeah.
would type.
Yeah.
It was so big this week. I'm sure I figured it would come up. And again, there it is. And again on the app, you can search.
You can't just
videos.
call them that to their face.
Oh shit. Well, check it out.
Dude, you,
Watch
you
the video.
shouldn't do that.
Watch the video.
You
Are you gonna
lo-
play this on your show tomorrow?
No, probably not. Probably not.
I shouldn't have asked that.
It should charge whatever it's gonna charge on the app if you go back.
So it doesn't really give you as much context, but it's okay.
circle around, but then I'll have to.
Wait, when I Ubered, you could go back if you needed to. They just start paying for time. Things have changed in favor of the driver so much, I heard.
Yes.
Fuck that.
Wait. What are you saying? Pause it again.
When I
kinda
Uber
thinking-
drived,
I was thinking the same thing. I used to take a lot of Ubers, and you could just tell them to go wherever, and they just drive around. They just charge us for mileage and
yeah,
time.
it's a taxi cab.
Well, it's the same thing, and
Supposed to be.
I think the situation is someone is Ubering somewhere. They're almost there, and now they have to go back home. And he's like, "Okay, that's fine, but it's going to be like an extra $11." And they're like, "Oh no, I ain't paying it."
Well, she's telling them to cancel it and order a new ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And isn't that bad for the driver?
It sucks for both people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but what Mike is saying, you used to be able to just
Yeah.
drive where the fuck ever,
Mm-hmm.
and they would just charge them more.
Yeah. And I never had any really bad times where like, but yeah, if someone had, why would the app do that to both parties? Like if say you're 5 minutes away and they forgot their purse at home, why can't I take a U-turn and the app just, yeah, it shows the track you should have gone and then it shows the off track. And then when you're on the off track, it's like added money. Why can't he just do that?
I think that's the situation. I think,
he
No,
said he has to
he just
cancel.
said
He just said he has to
cancel.
cancel. And that's not what. That's why I stopped.
And that's why
it.
he gets mad because she's just going to cancel it. He's not going to get any money at all. For
No, he tells her to cancel it.
Uh-huh.
Cancel
I'll have to cancel right because I'm already too far away.
so I can loop back around, but then you'll have to reorder it.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Paying the whole $13 again.
Let me know you'd like me to do. You want me to drop you?
Go, drop me off because that's stupid. I'm not about to pay a whole nother $15, $20, $13.
Dude, I cannot. I never even could imagine having someone like that in your car. The worst I had was just a drunk vomiting Asian guy,
That's kind of funny.
and like his girlfriend was like in the corner in the back seat, like just disgusted with everyone, and then his like friend was holding. He was. I don't know why they put him in the front seat. It makes more sense though. At the end of the day, his friend was holding his head straight because he was puking all over himself.
Oh my!
And one time he leaned up, he like went to the side and it got down the side of the car. But his friend, I will thank his friend in the back, grabbed his head and kept it like this from the back on himself. And I dropped him off at the Hampton Inn behind Denny's, and it was Rumple Mints mostly, and my car smelled kind of minty. And I got a $300 thing from Uber. I heard, dude, I heard
Yeah,
horror
Uber doesn't
stories.
do that anymore. They give you like $40 and take $250 for themselves.
Yep. Yep. The person who did it, they're like, oh my God, we're giving that much money to the driver, and the person who throws up in the car gets fucked by the
Uber
app.
was so smart. They did this thing where like, hey, rides are $7 to get places on this app. It's great, $7.
$7. Don't puke in the car.
Yeah, $7. And it's great. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, guess what? Rides are $38. You're so used to using this app, aren't you? You're so used to using this app. You got to get home, don't you? At $38.
And you
You're
live in
like,
a city, and
okay.
the baseball game just got out. Surge pricing. There's
Yeah,
this.
Surge.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
when
When
I
I
was
lived in Austin, it was $7 to get downtown, $7 to get home. Then all of a sudden it was like $38, and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, I remember my first experience with Surge pricing was at some festival. I'm like, wait, $250 for like a short ride?
No.
And I was like, we're walking, boys. Pop another tab.
Yeah.
We're walking.
I remember one time when we were leaving one of the nights from Euphoria, it was like,
Yeah, that was hellacious.
we're out of credits.
And we just get Adrian to come rescue us.
Is that what he did?
Yeah, Adrian would come rescue us every one of those.
Dude, he's amazing.
Let's watch this guy call this lady
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing
We
she
got to
is.
get to the climax.
I'm telling you what your options are.
But he does tell her what her options are, and she just freaks out.
Yeah.
You can't cancel the ride, bitch. I'm in driving now. I'm never going to slow down.
Exactly. I'll just
try to
cancel the ride.
Try to cancel this. We're both dying.
Mike, for the principal, Mike's going to drive off a bridge.
For the principal, I will do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? We're both going to fucking die.
But you're gonna act like a nigger, then be a nigger.
Damn.
Hey, but she says, I'll be one, all right.
Nothing needs to preface it with that.
Nigger.
Oh my.
Keep going.
God.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Why'd you?
I
he
just
wants to get back.
Nigger.
The fuck you in the slam is like, 'cause she calls him a bitch. Well, he's got something for you.
He
He's
looked
like,
at.
fuck you.
I like how she's like,
Yeah.
I'll be one.
Yeah.
What did she say in the first time?
You're gonna act like a nigger, then be a nigger.
I'll be one.
We're gonna get banned.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah, I'm surprised he said that, dude.
I can't believe this guy said that on this video, man.
Bad.
No, I'm serious. I would never say that to a black lady. You know what they?
No,
dude,
no, you don't
the
do that.
girls
That
in
guy
my-
fucked up. That guy fucked up.
The black ladies in my school would be like, here's the steak knife that's in my purse.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to stab you. with
Yeah,
it."
no. The next step in that, well, usually in videos I see these days is stab in the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so many Uber drivers have been murdered.
He
Oh,
could
yeah.
have easily.
So many.
in
There's
his
that
shitty
horrible one
Corolla.
where it's like a woman, and
And she's like, I got kids, please. She's literally
and
begging
it's like
for
a
her life.
17-year-old kid with a pistol. It's
Yeah,
like,
just some rap influenced kid.
yep.
And
He killed her.
Kills her,
Oh
executes
my
her.
god, though the things. That
And all he
people-
got was the car for like an hour and a half, and then he got arrested and then life in prison.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But
What-
yeah,
talk
that
about
was
senseless.
wild. That was wild, man. That dude. Say what you want about him, but he, what the fuck?
Got some balls on
He's
him.
got some balls, man. He must have looked at me like, yeah, she's pretty tiny. I don't think she has anything in her bag. I'm doing it.
I paused my music and my Uber driver was fighting with the other passenger. This is some rideshare Uber shit.
I did that one time, and it was hilarious.
The other passenger. Oh my.
Did you see that Uber came out with scheduled routes? They're taking, like, if you got a
Oh,
So like
Suburban.
buses now?
Yes!
Oh wow.
Uber invented buses.
Someone's gonna be like, "Oh, I know he's on that route. I know that car. That's
don't-
my op. I'm gonna kill you on your ass."
Yeah.
Christ,
Yeah.
dude. That's where you win.
It's all about ops. All about ops.
Yeah, in this day and age, I think it is all about ops.
It is.
I think most people want to have at least a couple, and then have a couple that they're gonna get.
But
It's like a
I-
game of tag.
I don't
but
get
with
it, dude.
guns.
Uber's doing scheduled, like, 20-minute stops.
That's got to be a good job. It's like
I'm a
you
bus
do the
driver.
same route. You're getting paid daily.
It's just so
I
weird.
am
It's just
Groot.
really weird to me.
It is weird.
Let's listen.
Hell yeah.
Then why you drive Uber? Don't drive Uber. Lah.
Oh no.
Then why you complaining?
You won't tell me.
And why are you complaining?
I asked you to go at 90, which is normal.
They're in love.
90 kilometers is what?
I think it should take 90, didn't you say?
Okay, shut up. Bark and bark and bark.
Hey, fuck you, Buck. I drop you here. I can drop you on the expressway. Ask you to get out.
The person in this has fishnets on.
Yeah, look at that.
They're a bunch of Thai lady.
It's a white
lady
girl
people.
with fishnets, right? I said necks.
Did she get out? Dude, also, this would piss me off. I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Uh-oh.
What? Go ahead. The M word?
It's like that one. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna go ahead and say it like that
I'm
guy?
gonna say it. You
I'm
know
gonna
that
say
meme?
it.
Yeah,
Mike just rips.
yeah.
Mike rips up the Burger King crown.
Have you seen the AI where it's like, I hope everyone has a very nice day.
Yes.
Yes, have a great day. It's him saying it with his hat, and it's like, oh, that was a great clip.
Don't. He's like,
What a nice guy.
That's such an epic meme.
Have a
is,
nice
it
day,
is.
Burger King.
There's like a Burger King crown like on a table and like a hand reaching towards it and just like a picture taken. It's like
that's amazing.
just like everyone knows.
Burger King count guy, AI.
What are you gonna say? You said I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
What are you
No.
gonna say?
The scuff marks on everything in your car that your girlfriend leaves.
Like
Wait, what?
With the scuff marks on everything.
What's
These. Mother, I got to go back and show the arguing
you talking
Malaysian people to prove a point.
Your girlfriend does it?
Everyone's does. Look, these marks
You
here.
gotta get a detail.
He's fucked up and not doing it. Or that all happened during the past
He's an
15
Uber
minutes.
driver.
Well, they put their feet on there, or the scuffs coming
People
from?
kick that all
Exactly.
day.
They kick it all day. Why do they kick it? Doesn't make
How
sense.
often do people ride in the backseat of your car?
Can I kick it?
Never.
No, you can't.
Exactly.
That's what you said.
How often people ride in the backseat of that guy's car? All the fucking time.
Why is he so funny?
I can't assuredly click on one knowing it's going to be the one where it's
Can we get a
AI.
name? And we gotta interview this guy. We gotta put him on the Zoom.
Okay.
It'd be cool.
You either
Yeah.
die here or live long enough to see yourself become.
What is going on right now? What are you guys talking about?
He's just reading thumbnails of Burger King crown guy.
I used to rule the world. It's just all these.
Are you gonna play the video?
I'm gonna try to. He's got a face tat. I'm gonna try to find the one
Is he really?
where he says "Have a nice day," but it's not here.
Hey,
I
buddy.
don't think.
I'm gonna tell you. Go to X.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, man.
He's got like gray long hair.
I
and
think
a
Jack
Burger
should work the
King
laptop.
crown.
I think
That's the best
after 2
website.
years, maybe we do a change of the baton.
No, dude, I like it over here.
Let's do a. Yeah, I
bu-
bet you do. You get to do nothing.
Look at that
You
angle.
get to do nothing.
Look at that.
Hey,
It's bright.
I can't do all that I'm doing over here. If
I have to
do
play
something.
RuneScape and run my laptop while I'm on.
I am doing
over here, man.
You really think I do nothing? I've been
Nothing.
steering this ship the whole time, dude. You see, like you guys are. This is such a
know?
nice cruise.
Nothing.
I thought about setting up something new just so Jack had something more to do. Since I got this, Mike's got that. I was gonna set up my DMX controller with all the moving lights in here,
Oh,
and just
there
have you just like
He's AI.
yeah,
He's AV trained.
yeah. Secrets. Those days we were doing lightboard stuff back in the Secrets days. You
I remember I
that?
used to
I was
plug in
good
the,
at Lightboard.
the chaser sometimes for like not Life on Repeat.
Oh yeah,
As an Aquarius.
yeah.
I remember Spencer Rose left the chaser in like some church in Virginia.
Yeah, me and Troy started DJing
Check
with,
this
with
out.
one of those old school chasers. It was
Yeah.
probably that same one.
It's the exact same one. You
Yeah.
just plug the.
Oh my god!
Wait, is it XLR you plug into there? Then it does DM. Is it
Should that
DMX?
be the thumbnail of this episode?
Jack wanted me to go to AI.
DMX from your
He
board.
wanted me to go.
DMX from the board.
What do you say?
sorry,
What do you say about DMX?
It's DMX from the board and then DMX into the
I think DMX just refers to
HDMI. I mean, not HDMI. XLR into lights.
into lights. Yeah, that's what it refers to. And
It's the same plug, right?
Yeah. Well, I think they are different chords, but they look identical.
But I remember doing it. I can't remember though.
Jack said type Burger King Crown AI into X, and we get.
Did I?
Look what we get. Yeah, look what we get.
I just
look
told you
at
to
that.
look it up on X. I didn't tell you what to search.
You don't
What
think
the
that
fuck?
wasn't the most clean cut search? Burger King Crown AI guy AI, and this is what comes up on your X. We got Hat Lady. We got 3 guys
Hat
with
Lady.
We got us, pretty much us from
Hey,
the
it's
podcast.
not my ex. It's my boy Elon's ex.
What the fuck?
This is us. This is after the podcast. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
We got to get a lot closer to Mike because his is.
I'm the guy in the middle. No, I'm the guy in the middle.
Mike's is me.
I'm the guy in the middle, resting on yours. See how short mine is? Resting
What
on your
the
long ones.
fuck?
Mike, dude, you're fine.
Thank you.
We've all seen it.
Yeah, you're at the festival. You're like, oh, I just saw my friend's dick.
Unless Mike got out of the pool or something.
Oh yeah, that was a cold day. Please don't judge me on that day.
Exactly.
Sign up for the Patreon for the Under the Table cam.
He's not coming up though.
They were just talking about that on Are You Garbage.
An Under the Table cam?
No, Foley's going to show his dick.
I know Tommy Lee had a moment on a gig the other night where he was about to show his wiener.
It's notoriously huge, right?
It's notoriously huge. He's about to show
It's
it.
in a sex tape, right?
And then he pulls out, it's a bit. He has a wiener dog in his pants. He pulls a wiener dog out of his pants. It's pretty funny.
Apparently,
I would pull
there's
up-
another video.
I would pull up my cock and pull out a giant rooster.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Put a fighting rooster in your pants. Dangerous.
Question, boys. Do you think this clip
Unleash
is
it upon-
real at all?
No, because it's just making him look like a woman, right?
Did you
No,
search,
no.
Did you search AI in it?
This could be a reverse clip. Yeah, maybe they put. Holy crap! It's the Burger King guy who went viral for yelling the word on a plane, and he's a new video. I think it's just a reverse. No,
Yeah, he's looking different. He
What
flies
the
a lot.
fuck?
He flies.
does he do this a lot? I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this too loud.
I don't know, man.
He is fake. What
Hard to
is
tell.
happening here?
The picture of his face is just so funny.
I think something's happening here. This is just completely fabricated. I can't trust anything anymore. I don't think we're going to find the version of this video we want, and I think this whole episode is just terrible so far. I think that we've had bad words been said on the internet,
Oh, yeah.
and we're ruined.
Yeah, are we still up? Is this thing still going on YouTube?
See if YouTube said anything yet.
I think we're good.
If anyone from RuneScape's watching, I'm sorry.
Did you say anything about this beer?
Oh, yeah, let's talk about
I drank all mine. Pursuit.
Pursuit of Hoppiness.
The pursuit of coastal exploration.
Someone tell a brewery about this. Pursuit of Hoppiness. That'd be a good name for a beer.
I'm sure there's 7 or 8 of them.
yeah.
New Trail Brewing Co. It seems like it's a collab with our good friends Dewey. We got
friends of the podcast.
They are.
close friends of the podcast.
We got to start buddying up with these breweries. They got to go. Those boys are the podcast boys.
Okay, check this out. Join us. Do we have any more that I can drink while I'm talking about?
No.
The Pursuit.
Wait.
The Pursuit. Coastal Exploration. Join us on The Pursuit. Coastal Exploration. This hazy IPA is the second voyage into the Pursuit series.
I got one more.
Collaborations with our friends at Delaware's Dewey Beer Co. Get ready for waves of tropicals and undercurrents of rich stone fruit. We got our favorite family name, Citra. We got a new thing that we've tried only a couple times before, Talos and Crush. We love Crush
Wait.
dry hopping.
Crush is in here?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Crush is making waves, dude. I was talking to a lady about the Crush hops at the Maryland Craft Beer Festival, and she said they're kind of harder to acquire, especially for the smaller breweries, because they only order small amounts.
One of the new songs on Playboy Cardi's new album is called Crush.
Crush.
That's
Paramore. Great song. I've got a lot to say to you.
I played two Paramore songs during my 2 nights doing after parties for the Rock the Boardwalk Festival. What 2 songs do you think they were? What are the most popular Paramore songs still today?
There's the viral one, so this could get really confusing.
I'm looking up Paramore on my phone and cheating.
Well, the main one.
Hard Times.
No. The main one's going to be Misery Business.
Misery Business is obviously the main one. That
Ain't it
is
fun?
a banger.
Did people make you
No.
play? Did people make you play? All I wanted was you.
That one's so good.
No.
No,
Yeah,
their
that's
biggest,
viral as
their
fuck.
biggest song is definitely Hard Times.
Is it? How's it go?
Hard Times.
That's new. That's new Paramore.
I know, it's
No, nothing's bigger than
I already said Misery Business.
I know. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. What's the second one?
Still Into You.
Oh, another newer one.
Yep. That one went crazy viral and had
But
a bunch
after
of
the fact, they went viral. So
Wait,
what did
hold
I
on
say?
a second. I'm going to say
Wait. you
Still
think of your
Into
thought.
You came out 12 years ago, and it is a newer one,
yeah.
according to Mike.
It is.
12 years ago.
That's the butterfly art, right?
Nope.
Into You was a single then.
I can't get over
Show me the
It's
album.
on their self-titled album, Paramore.
Show me the album artwork, please. Holy shit! Yeah, that's a long time ago. And that is new. That because Misery Business was like 6 years before that.
Well,
Riot was like before that.
See,
2007.
Paramore should
How
have been
many
at
years
that
difference
festival.
between Riot and that?
5.
Okay, so one off.
Well, the one with the butterfly is in 2009.
And that had the Twilight songs on it? No, the Twilight songs were 2 one-off songs. Do you
What's
remember
the Twilight song?
Dude, they went so dark with it. It was like
That sounds familiar.
What was the
that
Twilight
melody sounds
ones?
real familiar.
Twilight. Are you doing it or me?
Okay, their song with the most plays on Spotify is Misery Business.
I love that fucking song.
Decode from Twilight.
Still Into You is number 2 with the most plays. You're right. Pat.
There's no.
Do you remember this? Decode.
Wait,
Do you
what?
see how Twilighty the
There's-
video even is? You
the
look,
video?
I
It
nailed the
sounds
riff.
like Twilight.
I nailed the riff.
Look at that video.
Look, she's in a beanie. Look, there's Bella. There's literally clips from the movie in this shit.
They're in the woods.
And this is still old to me. And then that Butterfly shit came out. They're really good. He's playing a Truth drum company. Everyone wanted a Truth. Aaron Gillespie played the Truth.
The truth.
And we were talking about, she sent her titties. It was a big deal. Everyone called her a slut, but she was sending a titty pic that leaked to the Newfound Glory singer who they're married
She
now.
tweeted it.
They're still I don't know if
She tweeted her tits.
Wow.
You sure about
She
If you're
tweeted
gonna-
her tits.
Do not question me on her tits, dude.
Yeah.
I know where they've been, what they've done, and she tweeted them back.
The redhead from Paramore. Did?
she accidentally posted it. How do you accidentally post on Twitter?
That's
She
crazy.
didn't accidentally post it, Mike. It was a publicity stunt.
Humiliation ritual.
Oh, it was hacked. Kayla Williams' twit pic shows her twit pic. Oh my god, twit pics was its own thing for a while.
Dude, she posted it. Oh,
Singer claims her account was hacked.
Okay, but it was on her account. Okay.
Claims it was hacked. Publicity stunt. But also they
Because
fell
she's
off
like,
hard.
oh my
after that.
god, my cute little perky titties are out there. Oh no.
Yeah.
No one cares.
That was
It's
for
just tits, and they're good.
And then she got on airplanes after that. You know what I mean? It was all up from there.
Can we pretend
And the
that
Zed song?
She left that fucking band.
The Zed song
Yeah.
that's not that great when you look back at it.
Haley has been on some big
What's the
mainstream
Zed-
hits.
What's the Zed song?
Is it Stay or something? No, that's not that.
Stay the Night? That it?
Are
Is
we
it that one?
gonna
Yeah.
stay the
Is that
night?
her?
Yes. But
Yeah, that
what was
not
I
as
gonna
good
say?
as Clarity.
What was I
Yeah,
getting to?
Clarity is so fucking good. I mean, college kids still request that shit. They love it. It's one of the biggest
a good
crowd
song.
pops of the night. Is Clarity still?
Thank you.
Man, I was on my way to something about Paramore. How they had their phases. Oh, what? So they had a viral resurgence because of TikTok.
We could talk about her tits a little bit more. I think.
We could talk about this a little more. I'll look them up. We've already shown bad stuff on this tonight, so let's just look at tits on
Like
here.
little baby toes.
But the All I Wanted Was You song, All I Wanted Was You, off of their main first album that was old school, 2006, 2008, whatever it was.
Dude,
That had a resurgence, and all these emo girls were posting their breakups.
All
and
I
all
Wanted Was
these
You's
old clips from their camera rolls. And it actually became kind of like a meaningful sort of like from the heart thing, posting all these like, oh, all the things I did with my ex, all the things I did here. And they're all sad, and they post,
Dude, they're
"All I
17.
want-" That's a part of your life. And you're documenting it in a different way than we got to.
I would be.
We just got to
I'm
yell.
so glad.
Yeah.
So glad.
Dude.
It would be so cringe.
I think my 16-year-old girlfriend, Carly or
hold
whatever, had her friend call me, and we were supposed to all go bowling that weekend and this and that on Saturday, and then on Sunday she was going to do this and come over and watch a movie. Had her friend call me and break up with me on the Friday when I got home from school.
Oh.
And no one's in the house. I'll never forget
And you're
that.
there, I can't talk to anybody, can't tell anybody. Maybe a little AIM, maybe.
Yeah,
You know I
he
can't go outside. I can't do anything, and now you do this to me?
I go change my away message is what I would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go change my away message and take that bitch off my motherfucking top 8 right away.
Boom.
I don't think it was quite
Message
MySpace times. I'm
sent.
trying to think of
Single,
where
single.
it was.
I would change my song on.
I literally, dude, got the phone,
Newfound Glory?
had the phone in my hand, and her friend's like, just nonchalantly, just doing it for me, and it was just like, no, just like the movie, just like
no, you
in a-
screamed out no to the sky.
screamed out no to the sky, started crying my heart out.
It was like the Trump one lady.
Did she have a new guy? Who was the new guy?
Who knows?
She'd already moved on. These girls move on.
But
before
you know
they
what's
move on,
funny
dude.
about the whole saga with that? I mean, I'm
What's her
15
name?
or
You're always
16.
dropping full names on this show.
He already
What's
did.
her
Carly,
name? Oh, fuck.
Carly,
did.
yeah, Carly
Okay.
Richens. So the next couple of summers go along, and like the friends group stayed the same, and whatever. And Jordan Watson and all the other friends, Carly's like got a friend coming in from town. And Carly's dating a guy that's in my friend group, and everyone's friendly with each other. And I get to start getting to date on her friend. And then jealousy comes. And then years go by, and me and Carly actually finally get together again. And this is all before I'm 18 years old. This is like a saga.
A rekindling.
Remember Jake Rufo?
Did you put your wiener in her?
No, I never did. No,
Yeah.
this was all pre-wienering. This
know.
was not wiener
Crazy
times.
stuff.
This was go to the movies and hold hands times.
That's not crazy.
And I cried on the phone, no, over some non-holding hand. You're taking away my hand holding? You motherfucker. I'm going to be so mad about that.
Did you touch her bobs?
No, I didn't touch her bobs. No, I might have touched her bobs. No, and that whole relationship ended up being friends to the very end. Until she became a lesbian and moved away.
A late bean.
Leda Bean. Because J-Watt knew her or something. They were like soccer friends or something.
Damn, bro.
Did you?
J-Watt probably got me a lot of girlfriends, to be honest.
We were talking about this beer, and you said crush, crush, crush. Then we talked about Paramore for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's how we do here.
That's how we do it.
So, is the beer good or what?
This beer is so good, I can't even
was good,
begin
I
to
guess.
tell you how good it is.
It's pretty juicy.
How does Spotify arrange the songs, though?
I think mainly it's total plays, but if it gets a lot of plays recently, it'll go to number one.
See what I mean? That's why I said hard times. Hard times, and make you laugh until you cry. Hard times. That song? It's a good.
Yep. It's got a 5. And then
Play a little
Oh
clip.
yeah, dude. I'm telling you, Still Into You almost has double the plays.
Yeah, yeah.
Hard Times is an underlying
I
hit.
like the song.
That's not the one, dude. No one counts that as a Paramore song.
What is this?
It's the song. It's not the one that anyone really remembers.
But I tell you what, it was really nice being able to DJ some rock music for a change. 'Cause I love rock music.
This was just big on TikTok, and I'm a boom, or I'm a
They've had a lot of
Millennial.
songs.
yeah,
go.
millennial. I'm a young. No, I'm younger.
Oh,
I'm a,
X.
no,
What is it?
I'm a new kid.
MySpace,
Yeah.
I'm something for
Zanga.
that. No. I got my finger on the pulse.
Zanga. I had Zanga. Remember Zanga?
Zanga, baby.
Yes, I would blog on there.
Feel my joystick. I want Jack to feel my little joystick with his hand. Just gently rotate it. Like gentlier, so you can actually feel it be a joystick.
What do you mean?
Let the fucking tread of it grip your fingertip gently and go. Isn't that wild? It feels like a tiny Nintendo 64 joystick if you just gently.
It's got a body mod.
So it's settled in so much that I snagged it hard as shit today. Oh, and it feels
How
bad.
do you get it out?
Dude, I don't know. I
Dude,
snagged it
weird.
hard as shit. There's this glove move you do.
Wait. So what is that in your arm?
The dermal piercing. Remember?
Okay,
what-
so it is a piercing.
I had to get one to learn one.
It is not a piercing.
To learn them, I had to drop. He's like, "You gotta get one. You know that, right? You gotta get one." Peer pressure, Robbie.
God
Like,
damn.
oh yeah, I'll get one. I'm not a pussy. I'll do it.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Al was supposed to get one, and he pussed out. I was supposed to do one on him somewhere, and he's like,
You can do it on me. Have you done it on somebody yet?
I've done plenty.
Oh, okay.
I do them as walk-ins now. $70 if you want one. Dermal piercings.
$70.
$70.
Hey, come on, man. Hook me up.
I'll get free for you. Free for you. I pop it
You
in.
said $70 if you want one. Then you said, okay, free for you. That was easy.
Yeah, no, I'll do it for you for free.
Yeah, how does it work? How come it doesn't just fall out of your skin?
Punch a hole. Remove the tissue.
anchors, dude.
The anchor goes in, and the anchor looks like a little. Imagine like the shoe.
So you take a biopsy, then put anchors in like it's a wall mount or something.
Dude,
Yes.
it exactly has little
Yes.
feet that go in.
Wow.
Exactly like a wall
You want
mount.
to see what a
Wow.
dermal anchor looks like?
And it has little holes in the anchor so that your skin goes through the little holes and it grafts into you stronger.
Oh god. Oh wow.
Here's what a
Got
dermal
it.
anchor looks
Wow.
like, Kev. Take a look.
Are they titanium?
Yes.
I think they are, yeah.
They are?
I don't use no bullshit.
No, because it has to be titanium.
does.
Because your body will grow into titanium. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, look. So the anchor itself looks like this.
See the holes?
Yeah.
Your skin goes through that. I have that in me. And mine is not a 14 gauge. Mine is a 12 gauge. Mine is like
Oh my God.
thick. And the guy who taught me was like, I swear by 12 gauge. I was like, nope, I'm doing 14 gauge on
Wow.
people. I'm not
Why?
easier
Insane.
for time to take it out for you because you don't want it forever. It's supposed to be long term.
They're still going to have to go in with a scalpel and cut you and then dig it out.
shine a flashlight and
You're
get
going to have an epic scar.
get
You
a
should
side
not-
profile on that.
You shouldn't have done that, dude.
Too bad.
It's going to be an epic scar in the middle of that flower.
Look how thick the post is. If you can get a view of the post, you can. If here, just do this. Just look into this. Look with your eyes.
Well, yeah, I see it.
12 gauge post.
I see it, dude.
Super thick.
That's wild, dude.
I did one on this lady's face the other day, and she had no tattoos, no visible piercings. You never would thought she would want one. She's
Wait,
like,
where?
on her face. And she's like
cheekbone?
acting fun. Yeah, she's acting weird. She's a weird person. It's fine. I pierce weird people all the time, and I don't judge you.
Hey, we pay our bills with weird people.
And she's like, okay, I want to have it on my face, but I want 2 on my back above this tattoo. She was going dermal crazy because she thought they were sexy. Is all I could really get from her. She was like, I think it's just going to be so sexy. I'm so excited. And I told her all the risks.
How do you
she did
change
the paperwork.
what's on it?
You can, there's these clamps that like go super flat at the tip and have a notch, and you can grip the post. There's that little bit. Even if it was flush with the skin, I would push on the skin a little and gently grip. And then I would take another clamp and unscrew that shit. And then screw a new tip in. Because when you take it out, you just Frankenstein. You got a Frankenstein spoke sticking out of you with threads.
I like that.
But what if that spoke? Okay, it's titanium and it's sturdy. And maybe this is why the guy who taught me how to do them said, I don't ever even change them on people. I try to start them with the thing they're going to have forever. And I'm like, well, that's never going to work for people. People want to change that. The threading. We all know threading can go bad. Drumming.
Not on titanium.
Not on titanium, probably. And if you get a good new titanium tip for it, it will go fit in that threading. That threading can't be stripped on your skin. That's going to take some...
You can strip... It would be such a pain. It would be so hard to strip that tiny threading.
I'm glad I have an echo chamber here.
Yeah, let's talk about titanium for a little bit, right?
How crazy is that? The best metal ever.
It's fascinating because when I was in physical therapy, I learned that knee replacements have to be titanium because your bone literally combines with it and grows into it.
Can I ask you this then?
And only titanium does that. So
Did the other physical therapy guy know about what could be used stainless? Okay, implant grade surgical steel. Some
other metals can do that too?
Some metals are implant grade steel and not titanium, which I was thinking, why is not all medical metal titanium?
Yeah. So there are other metals that will
what's
bone
a
will
plate?
grow into.
What in
Different element, Mike.
What's the show? What's the show? The show that used to be on Nickelodeon that was a live action before live action on Nickelodeon was around.
Pete and Pete.
Yeah, so what was the metal in the mom's head? Do you think that was implant grade steel, or do you think it was titanium?
Holy shit.
I don't remember that.
You went
I don't
to
remember
Pete
that.
and Pete right away?
I just guessed that one. Yeah.
You're right.
I didn't know what it was.
The mom had a metal plate in her head.
Yeah.
Mom's
Was it
metal plate.
It must have been titanium, yeah.
I just don't know.
So does the skin grow into titanium too? Does anything organic grow into titanium?
What they say in Christmas Vacation? He's like, "You see, I got the aluminum or whatever."
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
"You see this dent? His metal plate's fucked up."
Yeah, not as good with the aluminum, but it does keep out all the conspiracies or whatever the fuck people wear
for that guy.
tinfoil hats for.
Not for that guy. That guy
Yeah.
Titanium plate, a solid titanium plate with little fucking holes machined out of it is used. Do you see what this looks like?
Yeah, I've seen Saw 3 or whatever.
So how weird is titanium that a human bone can grow into it? That is so weird.
That's
What is
they
it?
Fucking
That is so weird.
And that feels bad for the trial and error motherfuckers that got like
Kevin, I don't think this
nickel or
grows into
whatever.
it. I think this protects your brain when you get your skull.
Well, I know the only thing I know for sure is that knee replacement, that femur bone grows into the titanium joint. Because a knee replacement is this. They cut your leg off from the top. Then they take the leg that's been cut off and they cut it from the bottom of the knee. And then they shove that new titanium knee with like a little spoke on the end. They shove it up your femur bone.
Yeah, look, it's in there, and the ball is titanium, but that's a whole different thing.
And then they take the
That
leg
grows.
that got cut off and they shove it up the other end. And then it grows into each other.
And when do you get
I'm
this
gonna opt
surgery?
out
What
for that.
age do most people get this?
Oh, yeah. 60.
Is this hip replacement?
That's a hip. Yep.
Wait, I thought hip replacement would be this region. Like, okay, we're giving you a new hip.
No,
That's your-
hip. That's a hip right there.
It's your hip
Yep.
bone, not your hip joint.
The socket too. It's
So
really
the
about
joint wears out right down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just tell you guys something. When I wake up every morning,
Oh my God.
it doesn't hurt yet, but I know one day it will.
Oh no.
Mike, your hip doesn't hurt.
No, not
You're
my hip.
186 pounds.
No,
When I do-
hips hurt.
I'm like 165, 170. When I do this in the morning,
Where are you feeling it?
my knees do this. And I'm
Dude,
like,
you need to.
It's painless, and
I thought you've been hitting the gym. You're not 180 yet.
Yeah, maybe that's what's going on. Is are you doing too many squats?
no, it's not the gym. This happened to my whole life. I would wake up and my
okay.
You
knees
said
just.
he weighs 165. I thought.
That's all flab.
Yeah, you gotta start lifting heavier with
Yeah.
lower reps. Lower reps, heavier weight.
And you can look like me.
Dude, yeah. Why is it that every fucking machine? Okay, first off, let me preface. I pull up to the gym and you look around. There's no muscle men in there. There's no one going crazy. Sure, there's a couple guys that are lifting.
It's all chicks fighting over the squat rack and the Stairmaster, dude. They're working on their asses.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, the first thing that
ass machines.
Thank you.
every machine I get on that is okay. Leg press, arm things, arm up, arm out, arm
Skip the
down,
leg press,
pull
dude.
down. Everyone has that shit set on 100, and no one in there. I look around and I see it's like
Somebody that works there probably goes around and like.
no, yeah,
no, I'm serious. They probably go back and when they.
or
they
the
make
guy
sure-
who leaves the machine he's on is like, I was doing 100. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, right after they're done adding
Trolling.
a few
Wait,
pounds
no,
to
at
the scale in
100's
the
light,
ladies'
right?
locker
For the
room.
leg press, you can probably push like 280 or
What
something.
I'm saying is when I get on, every time I pull up to a machine, it's set up to some heavy shit.
Oh well, the leg press, 100 pounds is nothing. I bet you could leg press 187 pounds.
I bet Mike
think
could
I did
leg
160.
press. I think Mike could probably leg press.
I did 160 the other day.
I got 210.
220.
I don't maybe one rep.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But oh yeah, that's all that counts. I did it.
Exactly.
Hey,
saw it?
1 rep maximum. That's a good workout. 1 RM. What's it called? 1 rep.
But how
yeah,
many?
1 RM.
One
RM.
rep, but how many sets?
However many
I
you want
sit
to
there.
do.
So I sit there and I go.
Do they have that thing at the Planet Fitness you go to where it's like a room where it's like supposed to be 15 minutes?
30-minute circuit.
Yeah, they have that.
People use it, but no one uses it as a circuit. There's always this old guy there.
Do it. I would do that. I never did it at the one I went to, but it sounds like a good idea.
More than one time that we go, there's this guy that goes with a tucked in button-up shirt and a belt and black dress pants. He's not dressed up for anything. It's just an old guy who settled into his like Hey Arnold outfit.
Righteous.
He's there in the same outfit every time in the rep room in that 30. Usually he's in the 30-minute circuit, and he's just like usually doing like a half-assed, low-weighted, rushed, whatever the workout is. He's rushing through it. So if it's pulling the things out, like you're supposed to pull them out like this, he's going like this.
Tell me more about how you're supposed to pull them out. Like,
You're supposed to go like this, maybe in like there's a you'll see the machine like okay, I don't want to make a noise, but I want to be super good at
dude,
this.
if that lunk alarm goes off, you're in trouble.
I don't lunk. I don't want to lunk.
You don't be lunking, bro.
He's doing this.
The lunk alarm.
Yeah.
He's not lunking either, but he's doing like these like.
There's always people like that in the gym, man.
Good for them. He's doing something.
But then he'll be
He
like,
is doing something.
and he'll get up and he'll go to the next one. And he's just like maybe on his lunch break.
Yeah.
No, he's old. He's just doing his thing.
Man, now that I got a kid, I can't imagine having time to go to the gym.
And also, the last time we went, we get there at like it's 1, and
It's 1.
the first thing I notice is there's like a bunch of cardboard deliveries that say like, oh, this is new Planet Fitness gear. They're going to set something up today. And the lady, this is funny because my girlfriend got so mad. She was like, what the fuck do they think we're going to be here for 5 hours? The lady goes, just so you guys know, we're closing at 5 today.
Oh, you came in there at 1?
Yeah, we're like, thank you for letting us know.
Yeah.
Who stays at the gym that long? Anyone?
Who cares? Jesus Christ.
But also-
Jesus. What? They told you when they were closing. They're closing early. They want you to know.
We didn't show up at 4:30. We didn't show up at Walmart at 10:45 and they closed at 11.
You just reminded me of a great clip that we have
Holy
to look
shit.
up. Have you seen the clip of the guy trying to work out at Planet Fitness, I think an hour before close, and the manager goes, no, on Fridays we always close an hour early so I can clean up. Have you seen this clip?
No.
Type in Planet Fitness, manager closes 45 minutes early. Is that too much to type?
No, that's good. Oh, but I wanted just to say one more thing. When I go to pee at the end, like, oh, I really don't want to pee here, but I'm going to pee here. I got to pee. You
gotta
go
go-
into Planet Fitness. It's like 2 corridors to get back through the shower area
Pee in
before
the
you
shower.
can pee.
Yeah.
There's naked men everywhere.
Yeah. Even in the women's
They're
locker
keeping
room.
that gym culture alive, dude.
Some
I'm telling
Asian
you.
in there jerking off, trolling. You're like, not me, buddy.
Straight up
Somebody else will
showers.
blow you, though.
Showers in use.
I thought
men
those
in
days were
towels.
over. I thought those days were over. So
No.
Thank
kind
God
of,
there's-
it's kind of refreshing.
Thank
I don't
God
know
they're
if
still
Monday's a
alive.
big gym day, but that's usually the day we go, and I'm not going tomorrow.
That reminds me, I've been doing a lot of research for the New York trip.
Oh.
Are we going?
I don't know. I got a lot of stuff I'm paying for right now. I don't think I can.
Is it this guy?
To be totally honest. Yeah, it's that guy.
It won't be that expensive. We're
No
only
one
for
with teeth
190.
like that's
Yeah.
telling me nothing. No one with them damn ass Morpheus teeth is telling me nothing.
Dude, this is the most egregious thing I've ever seen. Check
Fuck
this shit out.
bro. Before I violate you, I'm not playing with you, bro.
Oh, he's being Mr. Tough Guy on top of everything, talking like a gangster.
Is that from the very beginning?
No, it's not from the very beginning.
Go right from the beginning. This is you don't want to miss a
The
second.
beginning of this video, there's no.
Fuck out, bro. Before I violate
Is there more?
This is the manager?
just start from there. Maybe
That's
I'm,
the manager?
Maybe I'm just misremembering.
This is only 37
yeah, That's the
seconds.
manager.
you, I'm not playing with you.
Okay, now I get it.
Out, bro. Get the fuck. I'm gonna give you 5.
Oh, his coworker was about to give up some booty, so he's trying to kick everyone
I
out.
close my gym early because I have to clean it. If I don't clean it, I get in trouble. I don't care what time.
Dude,
we close.
this guy
What
is an
time did I
asshole.
close? I close my gym early because I have to clean it. If I don't clean it, I get in trouble. Get the fuck out, bro. Get out. You wanna
So
be
basically, it
so
says the gym
fucking
closes at
so
10. This guy's working out at
You wanna get
9:15, and he's getting this
You
from the
can't
manager.
cuss. You can't approach it that way. Regardless, you're fired, motherfucker.
It says on the door, closes at 10. He's working out at 9:15, and he's getting treated like that.
I see so many videos like this. People like this working in airlines. People like this
Yeah,
working at these
yeah.
places. Yelling
that
at people.
guy's fired for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just saying that to be funny. He's gone. He does not work. there
Maybe
anymore.
not.
And like
Guaranteed
he
not
really
having a job
Like
there
he
anymore.
almost assaults the guy.
I'm telling you, the
He
general
physically
manager is
pushes
probably
him.
just like that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm on the Stairmaster, dude. Leave me alone.
And he doesn't get his workout in. He gets his way. He gets this guy out. Yeah, keep playing it. Keep playing.
Anyone who says I promise you anything and it's not like being sincere is a red flag.
It's a total threat. Yeah.
Watch out. They have a gun.
I promise you what?
Anything. If anyone promises you anything aggressively, watch out. That's a weird thing to say to somebody.
And here's a pro
I
tip.
promise you.
Pro tip right here: if they get stuck in a loop saying the same thing over and over again, it's about to get violent. That's a 100%.
Well, that's any human. That's like some.
If they get stuck in a loop saying something, over, give me my phone, give me my phone, give me my phone, give me my. It's about to get violent.
Yeah, well,
Where was that one? I remember.
the
Give me
one
my
lady
phone.
in the airline lady's like, "You think I'm gonna sell you a ticket? You think I'm gonna sell you a
Yeah,
ticket?
yeah.
You think I'm gonna sell you a ticket?" I'm like, "Is she broken?"
That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
wild.
yeah.
That was wild.
It's called a violence loop right there.
I'm like, "You work for Frontier Airlines. You're
You
working
thought
at
you were going on your flight today.
Is that what it says?
Something like that. I remember.
Mike Nick knows what I'm talking about.
It makes you mad when you hear someone like kind
and the
of
guy's like, "What?
Yeah.
like,
I
dude.
thought I was getting on my flight today that I paid for.
Close my gym early because I have to clean it.
My gym.
If
my
I don't clean
gym.
it, I get in trouble.
I close
Yeah,
my gym.
Bro,
I hate
you
when
don't
people say
this-
that.
He's less than owning a franchise of Subway. This is not your gym.
Seriously.
You know what I
close
mean?
my gym early.
Even the guys who own a franchise of Subway don't get to talk like that. You
And
don't
do-
own Subway.
It's my Subway. If I own a franchise of Subway, it's my Subway.
It is.
I'm going in there and making my own.
I watched a
footlong.
video of us like a lady who stole for like over the course of 3 years 20 grand from a Subway, and the Pakistani manager he's like I let you do so much. I give you so much for your children. Like he like loved her, and he
Yeah.
was so heartbroken, and he was like, "It's in the cop's hands now." She was begging him, crying. You're like, "Holy shit,
Good for him.
this is
yeah.
deep." Yeah, he had to make a hard decision that day. But what were you gonna say?
And there's so much stuff to say about that clip about the manager, but another thing is he's doing all that for 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
And what's that?
He's
why
so
can't you
mad.
just clean everything else and then clean the Stairmaster.
And don't you have to
later?
punch
They're
out
supposed
anyway?
to clean your own stuff. You go and when you're done on a machine at Planet Fitness, you know what the rules are? You go to the trash can thing that is within 10 feet of you, because they're everywhere, and you get a thing of brown. It's kind of stupid. You get a thing of brown paper towel. You rip it off of an accessible big old ring of it, and then there's 2 spray bottles. And my approach is I spray the paper towel. Some people take the spray bottle, spray the machines, and then start. It's letting
The
people.
way
do,
I do it is right. As Mike says.
It is right.
Hey,
I
it's
spray
his
my
gym.
paper
It's his
towel
Mike's
a
gym.
little bit, enough to coat and dry.
I gotta clean my gym. Mike
Yeah,
says.
yeah.
I gotta clean my gym.
This is my gym.
But you
We
know what's
close
funny?
on Fridays 45 minutes early.
I got
funny,
to
man.
go gangbang.
Yeah, yeah.
I honestly think
I
that
have
he
to
was
go
about
sell
to get.
drugs and rap.
I got to roll up a blunt and then do a quick IG story.
I think he was. I honestly think he was about to get some of his coworkers' booty, some nasty
did
middle-aged lady.
I'm on live right now.
Did you notice that lady was so fat? It's like, you don't normally see people that fat working at gyms. That
You do
was,
it
that was
Salisbury. You
fascinating.
do it in Salisbury.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Planet Fitness in Salisbury. You're like,
You think you would just avoid that? Be like, it's too ironic. I don't want people
you
thinking
just
that.
hire college kids.
I don't want literally every single person who ever sees me throughout the day thinking the same thought.
Overweight.
Wow, you're fat working at a
Damn,
gym.
she must be crushing those muscle milks over there. That's probably what she does, dude.
Honestly-
These are good.
That's really funny.
All the people
They're
at
calorie dense.
Planet Fitness
Yeah.
aren't in shape that work there. when I go. Like none of them are like looking like none of them have ripped abs. None of them as a woman are in shape. So like there's like the men that I see and they're like,
Wait until you go to
They're like
cancel.
me.
Wait till you go to cancel your membership, dude. They'll see him in shape. They'll be boxing you out of that motherfucker. Like, you canceling? Nuh-uh.
Let's get into
You see
your
this?
workout a little bit more, Mike. 'Cause I love getting into the workouts. You know, I'm a big workout guy.
Yeah, Mike, tell us your routine.
So, Mike, give me how many days a week are you going? Is it a set schedule?
one day every month.
Is that true? Okay.
It's like twice a month probably.
Oh, it's twice a month.
3 times a month average.
So you're doing a total body workout every time you go.
Start
Cool.
on the
So
treadmill.
what's the first thing you do?
Start on the treadmill.
And you warm up or you work out?
I warm up.
Okay, cool. So it's like a walk,
I get up to an aggressive walk.
aggressive walk.
Aggressive uphill walk. As soon as I get on that thing,
Uphill, that's good. That's good.
I'm usually
Incline walking is very good.
cranking off of my energy,
You're cranking
whatever,
it
and I just take my 2 fingers and I crank both dials up
At what point do you
Incline-
jerk off in the tanning?
at the very end with 3 other men.
Yeah,
And
jerk off.
incline walking is very underrated. That's a great workout.
I gotta work out that.
So you warm up with that. What's the next thing you do?
Stairmaster.
Stairmat, and that's great for the quads, great for the hamstrings. So you just kind of do a nice little burn. Kind
I
of
like.
pump your
Yeah,
legs
I'll
a
go
little
up
bit.
and I'll be like, oh, I'm getting tired,
Yeah.
and then I'll go do arm stuff, outward,
So the
upward,
next thing you do
downward.
is a fly. You're talking about a fly for your chest. You're going like this.
Yeah, the muscles in here.
Tell me
Awesome.
more.
I
How
look
many
at the
reps?
muscle diagram
How many reps
until
per
I'm
set?
tired of it.
But give me ballpark. Are we talking 12? Are we talking 6? Are we
5
talking
reps at least of however many I
Perfect.
can do,
Perfect?
and then I'll be like, oh, stop! I gotta stop.
That is low rep, high weight.
And then I'll do more.
You're
I
bulking
gotta
up.
stop. I do maybe like one less than the last time.
I like it. You're going to get strong doing it.
Then I go to the back
You're
of the
going to
room.
get strong doing it.
I go if I keep it consistent, but I'm not. If I go to and then I go to the back of the room and I do the gay little side to side twist on a high weight, so I'm getting my side.
So you warm up on the treadmill. You go right to the Stairmaster. You're finally lifting some weight, and now you're doing ab twists.
yeah.
Okay, that's still fine. That's
I don't
fine.
know. I just twist to that, and then
Yeah,
I go
that's
to
a
the
good
thing.
functional workout. That's going to help you with everything that you do throughout the day.
Mike, do you want to? Let's fight. Let's train.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
fight.
No, let's just like sock wrestle. You want to sock wrestle? I'll put on these tall
Oh,
socks.
yeah, yeah.
You
yeah,
put on
yeah.
these tall socks,
and
and we'll
whoever
sock
takes
wrestle.
their socks off
What's
first.
that?
Whoever gets the other person's socks off first wins.
Next week. I need to be ready. I need to be ready.
No.
We
I'm
need to have a
saying-
camera in that room.
No, I need 6 months to train.
Yeah, we got to do this in the yard too. This is yard stuff.
I don't mean like now or next week.
Yeah,
I
we
need,
can
I need like
sock
7 or
wrestle.
8 weeks to train.
You know what's funny is that went viral. That sock off your partner. Get your
That
sock
was
off your
from.
partner.
I saw that at Skankfest.
I just only
That's where I'm
know from Skankfest. Yeah.
I bought this thing from Target that's like 30
Go on.
dates for you and yours. Scratch off dates. It's enrichment for you and your partner. So we keep it in the living room. We've only used
They
it
better
like
be
once.
like, she blows you. She blows you.
They're not from the sex store.
It's just made by a guy who's like, dude,
for a
I
man.
got
I
you.
got you, dude. You buy this, you gift it.
Yeah.
We should make that product.
Dude, you blow me again? No way.
We should make that
No
product. We
way.
should make that product. That's fun. That's funny, and
is
people would
crazy.
buy it.
Or a
Honey, it says it's for enrichment.
weighted
Yeah.
sex dice where just lands on she blows you every time.
What do you got in there for me?
That's
I'm
funny.
sweaty, by the way. I'm
This is
hot and
funny
sweaty
stuff.
tonight.
This is funny stuff.
I like that. I've never heard of that. That's good. That's good.
But what were we? What were we saying?
You saw that at Spencer's, and it sold out in a week. You know, Spencer's Gifts.
Mike, stop, dude. We don't charge for this.
Man, look at all that art.
New art.
Look at all that.
We
art.
don't
Probably new.
Mike, we do not charge for this.
Patreon.
This is the Patreon app now.
Look at how empty my neck area is.
Yeah. Your traps are totally bare.
That's what everyone's thinking. Look how little tattoos you have.
You do
on
any
your
shoulder
neck.
shrugs, Mike? You do any shoulder shrugs?
That's the funniest thing ever. Mike looks at himself completely covered in tattoos. Just
My shoulders are bare.
That's autism, man. Have you never known what autism is? It's being that tattooed and being like,
I,
no, but they're unfinished.
Mike, what are the heaviest dumbbells in your gym? What are the heaviest dumbbells?
Bro, those guys go crazy.
No,
Do
Sometimes
they go up to
show-
like 110,
oh yeah,
130?
I don't go to any of the actual bench presses because I'm scared I'm going to
No,
be
I'm talking about the dumbbells, just the little guy weights.
There's a ton of them.
There's
They're-
one on the
The
bottom.
ones
I
that
don't-
you would like,
just to put it. Dumbbells, or I
Yeah.
grab
Heavy,
this. I
heavy.
grab
not
this
the
thing.
bar, the two little bars.
heavy.
Heavy. They have heavy ones.
They get up to like 110.
Yeah, there's this central machine where it's literally a whole unit, like a playground machine, where on one side there is bars facing out, there's bars facing this way. You
He's
do
talking about the dumbbells, dude.
But they're hooked onto that. The dumbbells are on that.
No. Regular free weight dumbbells. They have a hole
The
under the mirror,
Yes.
under the
always
lunk
under
alarm,
the mirror. Always under the mirror.
Under the lunk alarm. There's
Now-
about 100 of them, at least the one I went to. and
not
they're
shaped like a
heavy as
cannonball
shit.
with a handle, but shaped like a fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
they have them
hexagon
heavy.
on the
They have
end.
heavy ones. I
Well-
don't touch those, though.
Here's
Because,
what,
yeah, you can really fuck yourself up.
add this to your routine, all right?
I don't like touching those.
Pick up the heaviest ones that you can hold,
I'm going to look like an
and
idiot.
then do shrugs.
Oh, people...
That's all you got to do.
I see the shruggers in there, Kev.
I do that.
That's good for your traps, man. That's good man muscle.
You know what
right
I
there.
did the other
good
day?
man muscle.
I like grabbing... What are the cannonballs with kettlebells?
Kettlebells.
I grabbed the kettlebells. I noticed the first day I was there, some college lacrosse guys doing some kettlebell lunges, and I do those. And
That's good. That's
or
good.
I'll walk around with the kettlebells and just kind of let them like fucking snap my arm down and make my arm feel like it's not.
Kind of stretching down. That's really good. You
Oh,
gotta
just trying
stretch
to, like,
that.
release
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
I
And you
used
can
to
do the
have-
same thing while
I
you're
do a very
shrugging.
primitive, like I just go in there. I'm like, I grab thing. I do my what thing want me to do.
I used to have a
That's
piece
good.
of wood with a hole in it, right? Piece of wood. Picture this. Stick.
Stick.
Picture this.
Round stick. Broom
Round
handle.
stick. Round stick. Okay,
Broom
cool,
handle.
Cool.
Hole in the center.
Uh-huh.
Rope. through the hole, weight.
Yeah.
And would crank that motherfucker out.
Classic forearm exercise for baseball players.
Yeah, my friend's dad worked on an oil rig, and for some reason he used to he had to hoist shit up like that or something, and he had one of those, and he made one for my roommate.
The number one man muscle is really the forearm. This
Dude,
right
yeah.
here, like this part of it,
Let's go. Who wants to
and yeah.
take a bite?
Are my man muscles good?
Bite my forearm as hard as you can, Mike.
I bite my girlfriend all the time. Let me bite you,
And
Really?
they've done
but
research.
in a gentle way. It doesn't hurt. Let me just see how hard it is.
Can we get some teeth
I'm not-
indentations?
It's on camera. Harder.
Oh, we got any
He's
indentations?
strong. Ow, my teeth hurt. He's salty too.
It does
He's
hurt,
salty, too.
actually.
It does hurt.
It is hot.
Actually.
But the number one exercise for boosting testosterone, free testosterone in your body, is
Ball
a
lifts.
back squat. Ball.
What's the
I
back?
think,
push up.
I think it has to do with those dice I was talking about. They get the blowjob.
That's
It's
when you
not
put
dice.
a
It's this thing you scratch off.
barbell on your back and just doing squats.
Jizzing does not raise your
How so?
testosterone.
So you definitely want that in
How
your
so?
routine too.
How is that the most? How is that
Because
better?
it's two huge muscles next to your balls. Yeah.
But wait, how?
What do you mean?
Okay.
So you'd have to go over to one of those squat racks where the bars
Where
are
we used
up
to
there.
have it, we used to have it in our school. We used to have one. You would unlift it,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
and that's
That's-
training this.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
getting your
training any of this.
no. That's getting your ass, your thighs.
What?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
all
yeah.
the weights up here, huh?
Yep.
Oh, it makes sense because you
Yep.
feel it in there.
That's a great. You got to add that to the routine too. And
I need
you
to
get
start
so much
fucking with the
stronger.
big weights, but I'm scared to because I feel like I'm wasting the big men's time.
Well, you're already doing the leg press, and that's pretty much the same thing. So you can stick to the leg press, and you'll be fine.
the leg press machine they have is sick there. You know, big old fucking this much of room to put your feet.
On their leg press machine, do you move or do your feet move?
You move. Your feet plant on this thing.
Yeah. So that's pretty much just like a squat. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some guys that camp machines the whole time and just sit there in between reps and like,
It's terrible.
are they proving a point? Sometimes I'm like, okay, we're here at Planet Fitness in Salisbury, right next to the college. You have an obvious college crowd. You have all the girls playing sports there, all the guys playing sports there.
And
they're
tight
looking at each
spandex.
other and they're like, oh yeah, we're sexy for each other, right? That's fine. Then you have
That's fine.
You have like a hood crowd. You have guys
Okay,
that
yeah.
camp the bench machines. You have guys that are like walking around in between reps, like looking at everyone like it's prison, like it's jail at least. I've been to jail and I've seen how people who work out on the bars there lurk
And you
around.
see similarities. I believe it. Yeah.
And they're lurking. And then you got the college crowd. Then you got the dressed businessman crowd, who I'm talking about, the old guy.
This is so true, though. Yeah, this is so true.
Everyone is there at Planet Fitness.
Okay, you got your businessmen for sure, and you got your hot chick college girls, sport college girls.
Then you have the randoms like me and my girlfriend and / everyone else, I will say.
Uh-huh.
Like Mexican lady who had 2 kids who's just here working out.
And then
On
other,
my dime, by the way.
On my dime. And guys showering at the gym for a cheap membership because they don't have running water at home.
in other gyms,
That's
you get
probably
like
what I'm thinking is happening.
Oh, absolutely.
I
People,
mean,
people that like van life.
Van Life. I got
Van
Planet Fitness
Life.
exercise.
I said make to you try to cancel your membership. Those people are going to look way stronger behind them.
I don't have to worry about it. Thank God. I just show my app, and it's like
I
if she has her app and I have mine, I'm in.
I canceled my
She has-
membership when I moved out of Austin. When I was moving here, and they're like, "Why you cancel membership?" I was like, "I'm moving." They're like, "I'm sure we got one where you're going." I said, "I'm moving to North Dakota." I said,
You already researched it?
Yeah, I said, "I'm moving to North Dakota," and I know there's not one there. I said, I named a town like Winslow,
Good for
North
you.
Dakota, and they don't
Good
have
for
one there.
you.
And they were like, "Oh fuck!" This
got
guy said
us.
the magic
There's a
word.
great Reddit post about someone successfully canceling their like LA Fitness membership over the phone because it like we don't allow that.
Yeah.
But she catalogs it all, and it took like 16 phone calls, and she talked to like 12 different people.
That should be illegal.
It
This is the land of the free, but that shit should be illegal.
I know, yeah. I actually had to recently canceled an app membership that I'm on, it's like a off-road trails app, and I'm not really using it enough to pay for it every year. And I was about to renew, and I went to cancel it, and it was the same way. It was like, you can't cancel through the app, you can't cancel through the website, you have to email them. The same thing with Regal. When I went to cancel my Regal
That's
thing,
like way
you
too
can't
fucked
cancel it anywhere. You have to email them and say, I would like to cancel, please.
Any
up.
subscription.
That, I mean, they will email you back within 24 hours.
And
or
say,
else-
yeah, but still, you should be able to click unsubscribe.
Yes.
You
Like
know,
an
that,
email.
apparently that's something the Biden administration did. They made it, or it was a bill that might become a law.
What bill?
One-click cancellations.
It
That
is-
I actually support.
It's getting way
Let me
more.
support that bill.
It's getting way
Yeah.
more implemented because if you go in your settings on your phone and you click your name at the top, there's subscriptions here,
Oh, I have a topic. Holy
and
shit.
any of the apps you subscribe to are right here, and you can cancel them right there.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's really nice.
And yeah, thank you, thanks Biden, and who has
Yeah.
prostate cancer. Sorry, Biden.
Yeah, I had a hard time canceling my gym membership when I was going to what is it called? I forget. Some big gym in Salisbury, Pure Fitness. But the hardest canceling I've ever had to deal with was massage envy. Was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
They're just jerking you off.
That's who you get. Like you buy your girlfriend a Massage Envy gift card. You
Yeah.
never get a membership.
It's
there.
hard to cancel that shit. They know who's calling. Cause like I called 10 times a day for like 10 days straight. They never even picked up. And then finally I was like, Shay, you call them. Picked up immediately. Isn't that crazy? Like they know what you're about to do.
You're like, I'm gonna change my credit card or something here.
Yeah, yeah.
Bastard. Where is that place?
It was at some strip mall on Route 13.
And Mike, you've never been there, right?
Massage Envy.
Yeah, it's not
No.
the place you've been to.
Envy.
It would have been nice, but
No, I've been to Massage Envy. Yeah, I had a gift card there one time or
Okay,
something.
but it's not the place like you went to.
No,
in
it's
the
not that
Notorious-
place.
Okay.
I would have.
It's not that notorious
The Notorious Story.
where I grabbed the lady.
Oh yeah.
I didn't.
Dude,
I was like
crazy,
19 or
crazy.
21 at the mall. In the mall.
That is
Grabbing the Asian lady.
thinking I could grab. No.
Oh my god.
Buy Boscov's.
I love that story.
Oh my god.
And you're like, I was home alone in the middle of the day, just like, see if I can get a hand job.
Damn right.
Another thing that they were doing that seemed dishonest was they would look me in my after like the first 3 amazing sessions. I would go like once. I think I went once every 2 weeks or something. And they would look me right in my eye and go, "Hey, we're actually booked up for the next 3 months."
You told me this.
I was like,
yeah.
"What do you mean you booked up for 3 months?"
I'm paying-
for 3 months.
You're like, I'm paying monthly, and you're getting,
Yeah, yeah.
so you get 2 months.
Like, how is that possible? How could that possibly be possible?
I've never had a massage.
never.
Never.
You should.
You have to
I'm
get a
scared.
I
massage.
had one in New Orleans from these Japanese guys
I'm
that had like
scared,
Yakuza
dude.
tattoos.
It's the number one thing for healthcare.
I'm
so
scared.
good.
No exaggeration. It's the number one thing for healthcare. You need it, bro. You need it.
For
This
healthcare.
lady I work with is a masseuse.
If I was president and I could like redesign the healthcare system, I would try to make it so every single citizen gets one massage a month.
Okay.
It would solve so many problems.
Why?
It would stress levels would be down, muscular injuries would be down, physical fitness would be up because you do get a little bit of like a physical fitness.
Just
boost.
rubbing.
Yeah. I mean, all these knots.
What if I
and
want
the
I want like
tension.
a Russian dude to do it?
Yeah, it'd probably be better because he's stronger.
Like
He can
Hans, yeah, get in there.
yeah. I mean, it cures so many things.
I've had some insane shoulder pain. Remember I told you my pinky was numb over here? Mm-hmm. No, this one's numb.
It's all stuff that you could get fixed with massages. Like
Maybe I should get massages. My pinkies be going numb. I'm scared it's going to...
you probably have certain shoulder muscles that have been a certain level of tense for like 10 years straight. You know what I mean? And you don't even realize it anymore. And they're just solid rock.
They hurt.
Yeah,
They be hurting. I'd be achy. I'm going to get that lady at my work to massage me.
you should.
I wonder how much it costs.
I mean, if I had enough money to really start a franchise, a business, I would start some kind of massage business like that because it's just so useful.
Is it profitable?
I bet. Maybe not, though. Maybe it's hard. Yeah. It's
What do
hard
you think
work.
about chiropractic fuckers?
Can't be good.
I don't know. I
Fake-
kind of
they're
want to
fake
go to
doctors,
one.
right? I've been to one a bunch of
Apparently, they literally are fake doctors,
They're fake doctors.
but I want to get the Y strap on me. You
I
ever
hurt
seen the
your
Y strap?
bones. I hurt your bones, and you pay me.
hurt your bones.
You ever seen the videos where they put that strap on their neck and they yank their head?
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Y strap.
And they say they feel it all the way to their tailbone. Just crack, crack, crack.
Yeah,
all
I'm
the way
sure it
down their
feels
spine.
greatly awful.
Oh, I bet it's awesome.
Awesome
yeah.
or awful?
And I bet some people die doing it.
Spine surgeon reacts. Oh my God, they pull you
yeah,
up?
Yeah. And this thing about your whole spine.
I will kill that guy
expanding,
if he hurts me.
clack, right up the spine.
I would
This
never
guy's
do
doing that to you? No thanks, bud.
Not him. Not
And
him.
no, not anyone, but seriously. I went to school for 2 years. I can fix your spine. What's this?
We're gonna drink it.
Enough of this,
What is
gentlemen.
that? Dollar Slice. Yeah, let's get into some beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could get that, but we're not going to New York. We're not going. It's not gonna be expensive.
No flop. Zero flopped, Rick. Dollar Slice, Other Hat Brewing Co. Let's get it. 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 Let's get it.
Oh, really, dude?
I'm going to read about it before you pour it. Who doesn't need a late night Dollar Slice? Went out partying. Oh. This Vermont yeast IPA with Citra and Galaxy with an what? Who doesn't need a late night Dollar Slice when out partying? Question mark. This is, oh, I missed a word. This is a Vermont yeast IPA with Citra and Galaxy with an extra helping of both hops.
What word did you miss?
This is, I forgot is. I said this a Vermont yeast.
This is Vermont yeast.
Whoa. Look at this pic. They got it with a rigatone. Pasta.
That looks good.
Dude, they have so much fucking shit
What's rigatone?
at this Other Half Brewery. I don't understand how they make so many different beers. How are there that many hours in the day?
Other
to make-
half has really been proving themselves.
They're my favorite brewery, I think.
When they call it a Vermont yeast IPA, what do you think they mean by a Vermont yeast IPA with Citra and Galaxy with an extra helping of both hops? Vermont yeast, meaning it's just yeast from Vermont? I mean, Jesus, who cares where it comes from? It's yeast. It's going to make it rise
It's
the
from
same.
the Northeast.
I'm sorry, but it's just some bullshit. It's
You get some from my ex-girlfriend, I'll tell you that. She had an issue.
Much different than a New Hampshire hop or yeast.
What was that, Beer Fest or whatever? There was like Miss Hops, Miss Barley, and there was like Miss Yeast, and they're like, I'm going to avoid her.
That's funny.
I'm going to avoid Miss Yeast. You know?
We watched that at the shop the other day.
We should do the Good Beer Festival big this year as a pod. What do you say? I'll probably be there DJing, but we could probably do it big.
I never am able to go. I have to fucking work.
I can't
Yeah,
go.
it's true. It's true.
I can't go.
Yeah, unless you're working the gig, who would go to that shit?
I went to it one time and just got hammered. It was fine.
Damn, this is nice. Now
This
that's
beer
a
is-
man's beer.
It's amazing. These IPAs are incredible these days.
Everything is this color nowadays. That
I know.
orange, cloudy, light orange, with some foam on top. Cloudy. You can't even see through it at all.
I'm going to need you to chill. With foam on top, he said?
What do you mean?
He said with foam on top. How dare he?
Shut up, banana breath.
What would you have for breakfast?
My sister said she works somewhere that sells Reese's for breakfast.
Oh my god. Old commercial.
He's at the diner, dude?
Alcohol.
So I says, okay, give me a bowl. Or some
Yeah.
shit.
So I says to him, I tells them.
My sister, she works at Pizza Hut. She's got pizza.
Did you
This
pull
guy
up
has
the
a
beer?
beer. Yeah, look at him. I read it already, Jack. What do you mean?
What was the ABV?
I don't know, but I read about it. Do you see this gentleman? Do you see this gentleman? He's drinking
Is
it.
that Pedro Pascal fat?
That's Pedro Fat Scow.
He's
Who
not wearing a
doesn't-
skirt, so it probably is not him.
7.5. Oh, my God. 7.5 ABV, and when I smell it, it smells like a sweet cheddar.
It's it's so hard to find beers from this place that are less than 10%.
You guys don't get cheddar from this at all? Any sort of cheddar vibes from the
Mike.
smell?
Your palate is incredible. You should write or work for somewhere. It's
You smell the cheddar.
yeah, but I could never have pinpointed that until you said it. It's weird.
Well, wait a minute.
How do you do that?
Wait a minute.
How do you do that?
Is there some? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and just make a correlation.
It's an undiscovered talent.
I think I might. I'm just gonna make another autism joke. Autism.
That's fine.
Check
I
it
wasn't
out.
gonna say anything, dude.
I need to go actually get diagnosed from a doctor so I can start leaning into that more. But hey, check this out.
No, don't do that.
When I smell this, I smell what we used to get at my house, which was the Cabot Vermont cheddar. Is Vermont cheddar Vermont yeast? Yeast and cheddar?
this-
Oh
from
my
Vermont.
motherfucking god, dude.
Or is it just a sharp cheddar type thing? Or is Vermont just a word that's like happening to be
Dude, when
related
I went to Vermont-
cheese and beer?
When I went to Vermont, I had to get like my bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with like sharp cheddar on it in the morning, and I'm like, guys, I know you guys like this shit.
I love
but-
sharp cheddar.
I know, but like,
I love sharp cheddar.
Since I was a
no
kid.
objection for sharp cheddar on a
I
breakfast
would rather just
sandwich.
have American cheese on
No.
the fucking
No,
bread.
either
no,
one
no,
on
no,
a breakfast
no,
sandwich
no.
is good, but sharp cheddar is better.
Yeah.
And especially on a sausage, egg, and cheese. On a
Not
bacon,
on a-
egg, and cheese American.
Not in the morning when starting my day. That's like savory, like dinner time shit. It's like having like
sharp cheddar, my
baked
boy.
potato with breakfast or something.
A baked potato.
Because I want like sharp cheddar on that.
I feel you. I do feel
And
you.
most time when I say I love American cheese, people think like, oh, this guy likes Kraft singles.
Kraft.
No, I go to the deli and
Wait.
I order.
I thought that's all American cheese literally was Kraft singles.
No, you order real. That's a cheese food product.
Okay.
It's not cheese.
Okay.
If you go, to
I thought that's what American cheese was, though. I really
fake
did.
cheese?
I thought that's what it was.
you get the boar's head American
Oh.
real cheese.
Really?
You make a grilled cheese with that. I will argue there's no better cheese with. For
I'm going to give that
grilled
a
cheese.
shot because I've only ever tried the singles. I thought that's what American cheese was.
You can get away with like Kraft Deli Deluxe, but that has a bunch of emulsifiers in it.
Yeah, I mean, Kraft, they make all types of food. Crazy.
But if you want to make, we could have a macaroni and cheese cook-off, and I would never tell you the recipe, and I could win with just Kraft Deli American in that motherfucker.
That's nice.
Because the emulsifiers
Not even
are
like
the
a
cheating thing.
not even like a 3 cheese mac.
You're doing that. You're over there. You're making a roux, and you're trying to make it all emulsify and the fat separating. No, doesn't work. Cheat.
No Jack for Jack.
Nope. Cheat.
Oh,
Cheat
wow.
with the cheat with the already emulsified cheese.
No pepper Jack.
Pre-emulsified, dog.
I've done the
I'm all pre-emulsified.
macaroni and cheese experiment in the kitchen for years, and I always land back.
I mean,
Dog.
the
You know
blue
I'm
box.
pre-emulsified with that. With it. Up in here.
What are we rating this beer?
Big good.
8-8.
I want to take a bag swag.
I didn't even pull up my notes for the day. Oh, I wanted to talk about the.
I had something I had to talk about. So
What's
you go first.
7.5.
This is cheese beer.
I love
I
it.
don't know if it's because of Dollar Slice that they're saying it's cheesy.
8-8.
It's delicious. I'm going to give this beer a 9.3. I love this beer. I'm going to take
Wow,
a picture.
9.3, highest rating of the night.
Let's
Look,
just go.
I'm taking a picture of myself in the picture. I love this. Kevin's waving.
Every time I bring up a
New iPhone
topic,
camera sucks. By
we
the way.
talk about it too fast anyway, so let's just speed through my topics here.
Okay, no.
Is it a battle of boo boos?
It's on-
Let's not even get into it.
Yeah, let's just say
All right.
Wish I had the wide angle on that mic. You should have let me know. That was good shit, actually. Seeing Jack's reaction.
It's disturbing. Can we just watch the one video of the Theo Von guy?
Yeah, but what's the
Oh, he
what are
choked the guy
topics?
who was very insufferable.
Yes.
I'm
what?
a Nashville artist. If you know,
I don't know
look,
about this.
in the
Sounds
SpongeBob
fascinating.
meme.
It
SpongeBob
really does.
meme. In
But
my-
we shouldn't even get into it.
You know how SpongeBob does the "I'm an idiot." Remember that?
Yeah, the return.
Did I do that last week on the
SpongeBob
podcast?
does something.
I think
yeah.
I did that pose last week on the
Yeah.
podcast, something
Yeah.
I really regretted it.
But it's also the teacher.
So stop doing it.
The teacher's doing the same thing. You'll never have a calculator in your back pocket.
Some guy goes, "Oh, I'm a Nashville
You guys
music
made fun of
artist.
me for doing this last
I'm
week,
a
and you guys both
Nashville
just did it.
music artist, and I have 1,000 fans. People know me. You know how many people play music in Nashville? You nobody.
He says,
Yeah.
I'm not just a random fan. Pull it up.
Yeah, I don't know about this. This sounds cool.
You didn't see Theo Von choke this guy? I'm pretty sure I sent it to us somewhere.
I saw one little post today that alluded to Theo Von was on TMZ. I didn't even know what for or anything.
He choked
Must
a guy,
have been
and the guy deserved it.
cool.
Yeah, because the guy was playing a show at a venue.
It's crazy that the context never comes out. It's just like, oh, Theo Von.
Well, this is the guy makes a follow-up video with the context, and it makes him look even gayer.
This is gonna not be the video he posted himself, but this
You
is what
gotta
it
try to
ha-
find the one of the guy. I'll try to. How can I send it to you, Mikey?
I'll find it. No, I'll find it. But I just wanted him to see the altercation. Theo Von's girl's like, this guy's about to get choked, or whoever that girl
He
is.
says, "Back the fuck off from me, dude."
When Theo Von does that for you, I don't need to even know the context.
The comments were all like, "I want Theo's side. Just get out of his fucking face."
Yeah. Theo is a nice. What? Oh, I hit the fade to black button. I've never hit that in my life. I just accidentally touched it. Fade to black, everybody.
That's a good button.
Yeah, look at that.
Is it Jason Sieta?
Yeah, this is it. Good job, dude.
Looking like a non-be able to grow a
We
beard
gotta start
motherfucker?
from the beginning. We
Just
gotta
a
hear
random
him.
fan.
We gotta hear him say, "I'm not just a random fan." I have to hear that. That's my favorite.
Correct. He looks
part.
like an Ocean City
because
bartender.
he is a random fan.
Yeah.
He says, "I work at this bar."
I'm not just a random.
Yeah, you're a musician.
And he
Want
says,
to be?
I got choked out by Theo Von.
I live in
God,
Nashville.
Look at me doing the face. The guitar solo face.
Dude, your guitar isn't even a
happened to be my
fucking
birthday.
good one.
I had my
It happened to be my birthday. You're a grown man. Your birthday does not matter. You
He
fag.
thinks this is context.
Thank
Yeah.
If you celebrate your
Wow.
birthday past the age of 22 as an adult, you're a gay.
He's celebrating his birthday like in big fashion at a whatever restaurant that rich
That he
people-
works at. You're working. Work. It's your birthday. Work.
Are you work? Do
You're
you
an
mean
adult.
that he works there and is playing it with his band there, or he works there because he's playing with his band there?
That's his like. That's where he plays music. Is at this place.
I should be able to
his
get
band
into
gets
his
booked
personal
there all the
space.
time. Probably.
He's the guitar guy there. I mean, these places. It's Nashville. These places just have people.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. He's sort of like the house. He's like the guy with the
He's like
fucking
Jason Cruz at
sunglass-
Secrets. Jason Cruz worked at Secrets, but he
and
was
he's
the DJ
like
there.
P Funk at on Till Tony. Except P Funk is a
P-Funk?
legend. Whatever the fucking blind dude's name is. Who gives a shit about his stupid bass playing skills? He's probably shitty at bass. They have him so low in the mix. you
P-Funk
can't-
is a Parliament light that me and
Dude.
my girlfriend in high school would smoke together.
Red Bar has said all the same things. You might be right, dude. Seriously. Everything,
He's-
you never hear him. Yeah.
He's so low in the mix that it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah,
You might
yeah.
hear a slight. But at that point, it doesn't matter what the fuck that blind asshole's doing. He doesn't even remember.
so
I don't,
true.
I don't
man.
like P Funk, whatever his name is. All
Isn't that just the name of a bass guitar?
P Funk?
I finished my show.
The
it
Parliament
is.
light, if you ask me.
You're right. Danny and Michelle called him
It would be a funny
P-Funks.
video idea to get him and me popping.
He
my
thought he
birthday
would just do a video without his permission.
because he's a comedian.
Wait, run it back
And he's
10
like-
seconds. Run it
he's
back
like-
10 seconds.
Because he's a comedian.
I can't. We're
Ah,
gonna go.
fuck.
We're gonna go one more
Okay,
time.
yeah. This is even better.
Hey, I'm the fan who got choked out by Theo Von.
Choked out. Choked out is how he was.
So I'm not just a random fan. I live in Nashville. I play music full time.
Choked out.
All
No,
this happened
I'm so
on
pronounced on
22nd,
my delivery.
which also happened to be my birthday.
Yeah, that's why they're not
I had
showing
my
the
cake
crowd,
from
right?
6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. My friends brought me cake. They brought me balloons. The bar brought me sparklers. So when Theo walked
They're sitting
in,
at
he didn't
tables.
have
You're
any
not a big
security
deal.
with
But
him.
it wasn't his birthday
People
party
were
at
walking
the
up to him,
restaurant.
talking
He's
to him.
definitely a gay man.
I finished my
His
show.
friends are bringing him
This was like 10,
shit.
18. Nobody in my party had talked to him yet, not even me. We thought it would be a funny video
Guitarists are
just
supposed to be
get him
straight.
and me popping my birthday balloons
know?
together.
If you guys brought me
He's a comedian.
balloons and
I was
cake
trying
for
to
my
be
birthday,
courteous
I would
because he was
fucking fight
talking
you.
to somebody at
I would
the
be
moment.
so mad.
In this next video, you can actually hear me say,
I thought it'd be funny if we popped my birthday balloons together since he's a comedian.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I was waiting.
Oh,
my
wait,
turn
no,
to
they
talk to
kissed.
him.
He's-
Everybody was
Oh,
all just standing
she was saying,
around,
I don't wanna
having
interrupt.
fun, having a good time. Nobody was bothering anybody.
You were
I also
bothering
saw the
him.
video.
Until you,
Say it all you want. Doesn't make it true.
he kissed her.
That's the guy I was waiting for, who I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, yeah. Until you did. Until you did.
He's drunk too. You can tell.
I'm just waiting here with my birthday balloons. I'll wait. I can wait. Oh,
This is
no.
where the video that you've seen starts. I went up and I said, will you pop some balloons with me? He turned away and looked like I said something offensive. I leaned in and said, hey man, I'm a fan, I'm just messing with you. He turned back around and then aggressively got in my face right there. I was confused. So you can see me lean in and say, what? And that's when he grabbed my throat and shoved me back.
Good.
What happened was a completely uncalled for reaction.
Well, your description of it, you let us know that you clued in on the fact that he was annoyed by you, and you kept going.
Look at this comment.
So that's what happens.
You got pushed. You're a grown man. Deal with it. If he wasn't famous, you wouldn't be doing any of this. Move on. Not a victim. LOL. And he
Why
is.
would this guy make and
Especially when
post
you-
this video?
And my favorite part is the fact that he goes, yes, I'm the guy who got choked out by
I would want to be
by
like,
Theo
oh my
Von.
God, I don't ever want to show my face anywhere ever again.
I would make a video going, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was that annoying. Oh, my God. I'm going to try to do better.
Oh, FYI, popping balloons refers to a recreational use of nitrous oxide. The more you know. Also, Theo is trying to stay clean.
That's something.
Thank God my
There's
vocal
something
cords
there.
weren't damaged. This generation is a bunch of pussies. I grabbed my wife's neck harder in bed. Stop acting like it
Wait,
was
he
so
said,
traumatic.
thank God my vocal cords were
Seriously.
damaged? He said that?
Yeah.
Did he say that? Oh, shit. Damn. Yeah. That's gay.
Talk about like the craziest like victim R word I've ever seen.
yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And he's also a gay man.
And Theo Vaughn, he's nice. Like, you can profile people, and you can profile Theo Vaughn and say, he's nice.
Theo speaks out about choking.
He hasn't yet,
Man.
I don't think.
No, yeah, he hasn't yet.
He'll probably talk
He's probably
about
gonna
it
be like, yeah, you know what I
All right.
mean? Like when you're out there and you're on your
For the speed run, did you see the guys escape from the prison in New Orleans?
Yep.
not the
Good
guy, the
stuff.
guys. A
Yeah,
bunch.
I said the guys.
Oh, I'm
It
so
was like
sorry.
12 inmates.
Yeah, yeah, and like 6 of them have already been arrested.
What is that? Yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah.
one of
That's
them was
good.
like a mile away from the from the jail, hiding under a car.
What do you expect?
That was
Where,
a big
where are they
one.
gonna go? Where are they gonna go? Where are they
Think
gonna
about
go?
it. There, you hear the airplane, like so. They're gonna do a close radius.
Man, where's
You're gonna
Harriet
hear
Tubman when you need
helicopters.
her?
One guy got arrested. He was basically on like Bourbon Street drinking, and they were like, they went and got him.
How did they find him?
Everyone was calling the police.
That's
He
crazy.
went to Bourbon Street to drink.
I'm pretty sure one of them was like downtown, like drinking,
Dude, you
fucked
could
up
go.
at a bar.
You could go to the French Quarter, yes, and then like just walk around like a quiet guy in a hoodie and find a door with an unlocked door and find a Dude, that place is like a fucking labyrinth. You could find some
It's like haunted house, man.
You
could
think
really,
that, dude? They'll find you. They're gonna fucking find you.
They
in a
might
full
find you, but
orange
drinking on
jumpsuit.
Bourbon Street is the bad call because people are literally going to see you. You could find a place to hide there, or you could go to the city and hide there just as easy. Don't get in a car or hide under a car. Get in the car,
You'd never find me again.
Yeah.
dude. No, I would. I think I'd be good at it. I think
I'd
be
steal a
good.
boat.
Dude, I was in jail for 30 days and thought about ways to get out. I was like, not thinking I would do it, but I'm just like, I wonder what ways there would be to get out. Probably none.
Now, first thing
You think about that shit, you're like, Jailbreak, the show, Fox. Oh, I'm gonna make a show, baby.
now the first thing you do is you call Tubman. She gets you up to the north. You know.
You called Tubman.
Hit me with the flame, Mikey.
Did you all see the graduation that went viral?
I don't want.
Oh yeah. That's bad.
That to
that-
me.
That's race war stuff, man. The last thing they can do is make me hate my brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah,
seriously.
we can't
That's
hate each other. We
Also,
all need
what
to
I'm
love
saying.
each
That's
other.
also what I'm saying. But at the same time, what the fuck? That school should have.
It's not a real school, dude.
What is it?
Southern
You're gonna make me say.
Okay, got
It's all. That's all them there, and then they're gonna try. Like if you were like,
You can't say that.
if
Like-
you're,
You can't say that
if
anymore.
you're trying to transfer to like another what do you call it?
Oh, it's a Southern University.
A
I got you.
graduate program, they're not going to accept you, dude. Like you're fucked.
If you're a self-respecting school and then your graduates act like that, how you got it?
It's over.
What do you do?
I'm gonna fix your teeth.
Did you see the NYU student
I'm gonna
speech?
come and fix your teeth.
What?
The NYU commencement speech?
What do they do?
The guy who was supposed to give the commencement speech at NYU just went up and was like, I can't give a speech because of what's happening in Palestine.
Oh my god!
And they're like, you can't.
Liberals are the worst. They are the worst.
And then he's
Is it a liberal thing or is it just
It's
like
a
I'm a
liberal
guy
thing.
who cares too much? Thing?
it's a liberal
And
thing.
they're
Does
like,
it have to be
they're-
turned into that?
they're
It
with,
is. It just is.
they're
Is
with,
it though?
It really, really is.
That's a made up thing though.
They're withholding his diploma.
Is this him? Oh, they are.
That's
they
good.
Are?
So that's actually a school with some balls who go, actually, we have a reputation to uphold here.
So
This
wait,
guy's an
so
idiot."
he went ahead and did this off the charts for himself.
Yeah,
What did he say? Let me hear him.
That I condemn this genocide and complicity in this genocide. I've been freaking out a lot about this speech, honestly. And as I
I think he wants a cartilage piercing too.
I think he was like, I couldn't really write
my
anything, so
heart
I'm
today
Yeah.
in addressing you all, my moral and political commitments
Just let them work it out.
guide me
all right?
to say
Who
that the
even
only
cares?
thing that is appropriate to say in this time and to a group this large is a recognition of
And
the
this is a man.
atrocities
This looks like a
currently
fucking woman. Like it really
happening in
does.
Palestine.
I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I don't even think I can be concerned with this.
You hear the pop? You hear the pop?
The big pop.
That Neil pop?
A big old Neil pop there.
Of a bunch of people who have no idea what they're even yelling about.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Palestine thing, but to me, it seemed like a weak nerd picked a fight with like a big bully.
All I know is the people that this guy is supporting parachuted in on a music festival and killed a bunch of innocent people.
Yeah, on my wedding day, on my literal wedding day, we were all having a good time. Little did we know that was happening.
Yep. All I know is people are like, I'm on their side.
Yeah. A bunch of college kids just like, yeah, I like the Palestine people.
And you're like, have you seen the music festival where all the innocent people got mowed down?
And
I'm
then
on their
and
side.
then they'll go, Israel is slaughtering kids. They are taking the children and they're putting them on their Wait, what did they do again? Palestine will take innocent kids and like mothers and stuff and put them like on the roof of like where they're hiding.
Yeah.
To try to deter them, and sometimes they don't know about that, and
All
they'll blow them up anyway.
All I know is Barack Obama will be like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Blow it up, hospital? I don't give a shit.
But I really don't know too much about the situation, and if I'm wrong, I'll just be wrong, and I'll change my mind. Once
I think
once
kind
get
of
the-
caring about it that much is really gay.
It's gay, yeah. Let them handle it, man. We got enough problems.
I got to worry about my neighbor and my dog.
Mm-hmm. True.
My black neighbor's got a pit bull. I got to worry about that.
Damn, that sucks. And you got a little kid.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. You ever see the dog up close?
The new pit bull?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He comes around.
It just sits out in the yard and cries because that's what they do. They leave it outside.
That is bad.
And it's like this big.
So it's like an emotionally
puppy?
disturbed
Yeah,
young
it's
pit bull.
immediately getting, like, don't bully my breed. Well, they're setting it up
They're
to be.
bullying their own breed.
They're
while
setting
they're
it up to
Yeah.
be what you want it to be. They leave it in this little chain link
Any
yard.
owner who
and it goes,
neglects their dog is bad.
God damn. And he's like, that's how you make an attack dog.
Exactly. That's what they do. Jesus. We gotta go. We gotta go. Good night, everybody.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
We gotta go. Mike's got some things to say about how.
Not up in here.
About how I've got black friends.
Jack loves everyone of every color. Don't
My
let
video
him
game
fool you.
character is trans.
We're gonna have a
Okay,
nice
now,
little
ladies.
shred. I want you guys to shred with me on this outro.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here. Which shredder do I like the most? I think I like this shredder the most. All right, I'm gonna give you the most craziest shred sesh you've ever heard on the way out here. You ready, guys? Here we go.
Dragon Force, huh?
Show her.
Oh.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
God, I hate stuff like this.
Shred it up. Have a great week, and give your mama or daddy a kiss, and have a great time with me. Borat, you be my wife. Have a great time. Make it
We're running out of here, guys.